last time you will hear. The last time you will hear. The last time you will hear. Feeling good, 'cause you're the talk of the town. You hate to look, but you love our sound. Ain't it nice to hear the sound of your head hit the ground? I got your number, you got mine too. I'm running out across the street so I can get at you. I'm on my way to feeling free. On my way to feeling free. Got a hold of my mind and it's destroying me. On my way to feeling.
You don't have to be sorry. Here we go. Greetings and welcome to Meet Me at the Table. I'm Barron.
This is Colin.
And we are Hit and Miss.
We're in different sides today.
What are you talking about? So this is like these are our Oathsworn sides. So that way, if I had a shirt that had words on it, because I have a tendency to do that, you have a tendency to just be boring.
I'm boring. I make it easy for you.
And so that way, people can read what my shirt says. Like yesterday, the capybara shirt was Bugabugak.
But so this way, when you don't have a you can just sit this way. Got it.
Yep, that's the deal.
Got it. All right, we got Dan here.
Lots
Hey,
of love.
Dan.
We got lots of
Board game
officers
officer.
here. Thank you so much for joining. There were a couple. For some reason, my chat is a little screwy. I don't exactly know what's going on, but basically, unless I start the stream, that doesn't come into the thingamabigger. Yes, Broccoli Dawson is here.
Hello, Broccoli.
Also, see you. I think it's been a while since this has been here.
Yes,
Nice to see you.
seriously. This
Wise
is good
Poet
to
is
see
here.
you.
Good to see
Oh,
Wise
wait,
Poet as well.
remember, this is Rule King.
Oh, that's gonna be amazing.
Yes,
that'll
that's
help us so
awesome.
much.
Okay.
What happened to the one line that is repeated in the chorus of this song?
Oh, what happened? You have to tell him.
Okay, just for the record, there is absolutely no sound that built into this computer. I built this computer and it has like no sound card.
You have no sound card?
Okay, let me try again. I have no speakers.
Oh, you have no speakers.
You know, like sometimes you even have that internal speaker that sounds like something that you should never listen to.
Yeah, but you don't even have that.
Don't have that.
No, because why?
Live
Love that new logo. Yes, thank you. My wife made it. Love it. The last time you were here. Yesterday.
Oh yes, that's that.
Oh, was that what you're saying?
That's a song. That's actually one of my favorite songs off the album.
Yeah.
That we played.
Dragon Tears, thank you. My wife appreciates it. She was the one who worked on that.
We're gonna get to a punk rock song in my band. No.
I just finished painting Kara and Thorek. Next up is Viraxen and finally the prologue. Woo, woo, woo. Kara must be one of the heroes that I still don't have. I still don't have the any of the expansion
good
stuff.
To see you. Thank you so much for
Lucas, thanks for joining. Okay, we got Dan.
Dan's
nice
here.
work. It's a great feeling when you finish.
Yes,
painting.
yes, it is.
Seriously. I guess Primal brings all the boys to the yard.
That's
hey,
right.
Matthew.
Here we are.
Just getting mine all primed up for the weekend.
Nice. That'll be good. Something to work on the weekend. That's good
all
stuff.
The boys up for Colin and Barrett.
Yep, because apparently we're late as usual.
It's okay. I even got here early, but it's just a lot to set up.
Yes, yes, it was.
So your chat is hit and miss. So your chat is hit and miss.
My chat is hit and miss. That is true.
Well, we're trying to figure out dinner. I wish I had food cravings because at least they would give me a starting point. Ooh, Morganite, I understand. What do we have for dinner? We had leftovers today.
Chili. We had taco soup.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't gotten through this 120-page rulebook? No.
I'm kind of shocked.
I'm a little bit depressed right now.
Mike 250, good to have you here again.
Stupid.
A game that is not going to be spoiled.
That's not going to be spoiled. Well, it kind of is going to spoil.
Maybe he's played it.
Oh, okay, maybe that's what it is. Yeah. I mean, it's going to spoil the bosses for you, but who knows if you're going to play the same ones at the same levels. That's the other thing.
Thank you all for joining. We are going to dig right into it. Yeah. This is Primal. Now we are going to. Colin so graciously did a wonderful playthrough of the very first prelude monster. And now
The Vyraxin.
And now
It's
that I
done.
mention it, I actually put this as like chapter 1. I should have been. Oh wait a minute, this is actually chapter 2.
No, it's chapter 1.
Is it chapter 1? Because it's prelude.
Prelude,
Okay.
chapter 1 to
Good,
chapter
good.
11.
Don't feel so
no,
bad
I actually
then.
changed it for you. You call it mission 1. I changed
Mike
it to
doesn't
chapter
own
1.
it.
We're all good.
He doesn't own it.
Oh, he doesn't own it, so he doesn't have to worry about it.
Don't worry
There you
about
go.
me spoiling it.
You might want to own it. It's awesome.
Pretty good.
If you like hand management, which, yeah.
If you do.
Yeah.
Yes. So he did the prelude. So we're going to dig into mission 1 based off of what he did in the prelude.
Yep.
That's the plan.
So
and
actually,
I can't believe it. I picked the squeaky chair.
You did. Mine's nice and quiet. So
I have like 6 chairs for this table. I picked the squeaky one.
how the game works, after you've played that prologue, what you're supposed to do is just jump right into the prologue. You just use your starting cards. You fight the Vyraxin. So long as you win, you then go through playing a campaign. The campaign is set up into 4 different phases. You have your story phase, followed by a quest board phase, which is where you pick out which boss you're going to fight next, followed by crafting, where you'll craft some new items, followed by the hunt phase, where you fight. So
Right.
we're going to start with
And then when you're all done, you go to Matt's house for dinner.
Oh, that sounds really good.
Because he had some burger buns he made a few weeks ago in the freezer.
Oh.
So I made burgers, homemade jalapeno burger sauce,
Oh my
and some
gosh,
potato
why is he
salad we made
talking
last
right
night.
now? Stop it,
Oh
stop
my
it,
gosh,
stop
that
it.
sounds- My taco soup doesn't sound as good anymore.
Ah,
That's where we're going to go for
that
dinner tomorrow night.
sounds so good.
We have to go a long ways to get there.
It
though.
is a long ways. All right.
Okay.
So what
So
you're going to hear from me is
go ahead.
chapter 1.
Chapter
We're going to read chapter
1.
1. So if you don't know what's happening, let me give you a quick lowdown. I actually re-listened to my prologue to remember.
That's a good idea.
So basically, we were out in this world, and I can't remember the name of the world right now. I'm sure I'll
Called
say it again.
The world.
Rumbling of Voltiar. Maybe it's Voltiar. I don't remember. Anyways, we're out in this world, and we hear a volcano erupt, and then all of a sudden, this ginormous monster comes and attacks us. Okay, we just took out the Vyraxin. That's what's been happening. I'm going to Matt's. Ooh, Steve! Thanks for joining, Steve.
Steve is here. Now,
right.
funny thing is he says he's going to Matt's. Good to have you, Steve. In Minnesota, we have actually a place called Matt's Bar.
Yeah,
Which
So,
is the home
we'll be
of the
going to
Juicy
Matt's.
Lucy here
Yes,
in
the
Minnesota.
Juicy Lucy.
Oh, I want one of those now. Oh, so good.
Why are we talking about food? I'm not even hungry.
No.
The airship plows the sky. I guess
Yeah,
it
it plows. You know, like,
The
clouds out of my way.
The airship plows through the skies. It
Yeah.
takes you back to Alboria. I think they missed the through. Alboria is the world. That's what it is. Alboria. Humanity's stronghold on Thyrea. Never mind. Thyrea is the world. Alboria is the
Why don't
city.
you check the next word? It might be it might
Below.
Actually be,
That's not it.
Okay,
Okay.
good. I was going to say, maybe they'll throw you another name at you.
I'm just going to shut up and read.
Oh, my goodness.
The airship plows the skies. It takes you back to Alboria, humanity's stronghold on Thyrea. Below you, the natural world is still reeling from thunderous rumblings of Voltiar. That is the mountain or volcano. Animals flee to take refuge in their burrows and dens, and the trees are bent double with the ferocious breath of the wind. Far away on the horizon, you see the ocean. Following the drought on the outer islands, your ancestors sailed those waters for years before landing on the great central continent of Thyrea. This is the only green and verdant land that still welcomes life. You have always wondered what its secrets was. The airship lands at the port just outside the city walls. Still covered in ash, you disembark from the deck with the precious cargo on your shoulders. Hunched under its weight, you make your way across the garrison courtyard overlooked by the hunter's quarter. When you drop the Vyraxin's carcass with a thud, some seekers laden with parchment scrolls widen their eyes in astonishment, and a group of hunters training not far away stop what they're doing to look at your direction. Do you know what kind of monster that is? The new recruit asks each other in a whisper. The city blacksmith emerges from his smoking tower and looks curiously at the scene from the door of the forge. A few seekers run to you, followed closely by the tall figure of the commander, Rija. Oh, and then the first prologue talks about the commander. We like to take direction from her. Austere in her black robes, with a single glance, the commander disperses the crowd that has gathered around the trophy. No trace of the expedition... Oh, wait, sorry, this is you. No trace of the expedition, Commander. Thoric hastens to explain.
You got to talk like the guy from Ghost. Thor says...
Yes. No trace of the expedition, Commander. Thor hastens to explain. The monster caught out scent and attacked us immediately after the eruption. Was that good? Was that good? Give it to me, man. Regent nods, then bends down and rests her hand on the Vyraxin's face, staring at it with a gloomy expression. You realize that your squad was not the only expedition that has been attacked recently. Summon the Keeper. His presence is requested at the council meeting tonight, she orders a cadet. Then she turns to you. The council will meet later today at sunset. You have earned the right to attend. Oh.
Boom! You better dress good.
That won't help, Thor. He likes watching ants.
Got wolf piss.
Yes, he's got the wolf piss. You see, it keeps the bugs away.
Smell like wolf piss.
You see her gather herself pensively, and then she looks up at the plumes of smoke billowing out of the top of the forge. But first, come with me. There's something I want to show you. Add the Viraxin to your trophies by marking it on your campaign sheet. Ooh, that's our campaign sheet up here.
All right.
Let's show him that. All right, so if I can grab it.
I bet you can grab it.
You know, Steve would just have it pop down.
Here, I can do it. I'll hit the button here. There we go.
We have our trophies here, and we can say that we have defeated the Viraxin.
We also have a level 1 herbalist.
Don't look at any of that. They shouldn't see that yet.
Viraxin, and here, let's do it like so that.
There you go. Now they can only see the one thing.
We have the Viraxin.
All right. The first Elborians who ventured on missions were seekers tasked with mapping and exploring the new lands on the island. They were familiar with the natural world. They understood the cycle of the seasons as well as the behavior of animals, but none of them were prepared for what awaited them. The monsters on the island massacred those first expeditions, and very few survived. But humankind does not give up so easily. Thus, the Order of Hunters was established. These were men and women who trained to face these fearsome creatures and to help the team of seekers extend the boundaries of research into the wildest areas. Since then, the fire of the forge in Alboria has never stopped burning. The commander makes her way through the garrison courtyard to the entrance to the large forge. All you can see from the outside is the high chimney and its turrets, spewing out steam and spluttering glowing sparks. Upon entering, you are immediately funneled underground to reach the furnace carved into the living rock at the time of the foundation of Alboria. Wow. The acrid smell of hot iron welcomes you in the large workshop. The yawning mouth of fire, which is perpetually alight, illuminates the blacksmith and his apprentices, who are all bent over the benches in the process of wielding, bending, and sharpening weapons. The commander looks over a workbench covered in leather strips and iron ingots. A beautiful trophy, Commander. A beautiful trophy, Commander, says Rorug, the blacksmith, as he hammers on a large anvil placed in the center of the room, as if it were an altar used to conduct sacred rituals. That's precisely why I'm here. We need armor and claws exactly like a monster's, the commander replies. Rorug stops shaping the shield he is working on and gives her a pensive look. Reinforce our weapons with the skin of those creatures, just like the first hunters had thought about doing, he says in a low voice. The beast's armor will make our weapons very heavy. Will the hunters be able to handle them? He explains, then wipes his hand on a dirty green rag. They will find strength, she says, without hesitation. The blacksmith forces his mouth into a sneering grin and begins polishing a blade. When you lot.
How do you do a sneering grin? That's a sneering grin?
I don't know. I tried. That was so bad.
For me, it's like this. I can't.
I don't know. I got nothing. I got nothing, man.
I love the fact that we're just randomly making faces.
This is terrible. Okay, we need to set the forge level on our campaign sheet.
Oh, here, let me do that for you.
Oh, checked it off. Somehow,
it looks like here, let me do that sliding in thing.
Whoop. All right, and then guess what? We have unlocked the fire forge. Okay, so you can see I put an X there. And now, can you go to the... Oh, wait, hide the mini that we're fighting. And then go to the board.
Well, here, I got to...
Because I would like to show them. It's a lot easier this way. Okay, we have our fire forge. Oh, I didn't see there's a mini there. So in the fire forge, we have all these different things that we can make. Now we're only playing 2 characters right now, and the 2 that we're playing, we can only build this weapon that's called the flame tongue, and this one I have no idea what yours is.
It's called the burning stone.
Burning stone. It's right there.
It's on the screen. Wow.
Over here, it tells us what we need to build those things. The other 2 weapons are not available for us because we are not playing with those characters. But all of the items are available as well. We can build craft a red scale helm, a red scale armor, this gauntlet, or the buckler. Okay, and then this is what it costs, or the resources you need to build it, which is cool.
Let me see here. So you can build. Let me see here. I can't quite read your card from where I am. The flame.
You're such a... I totally deserve that. Each player gains the following crafting resources. So there are 2 different types of crafting resources. There's elements and materials. And then you also have ones for plants, which we'll get to in a second. But elements and materials, elements you get from the bosses that you defeat, depending upon the type of boss. So this boss was a fire boss. So we got 2 total fire elements. can see them there. Then we received materials, 1 bone, 1 scales, and 2 blood. And we each have that, and we can use that to craft when we move to the crafting phase. Sorry, there's just a little bit more to read. You exit the forge to the hissing whistle of hot weapons being tempered as they are plunged into cold water and returned to the main square. Regia bids you a hasty farewell as he sets off on a determined pace towards the garrison. While waiting for the sun to set, you pick up a saddlebag full of herbs to feel its weight. There's still enough time to visit Thessa. You cross the square and continue along the main streets of Elboria until you reach the Hanging Gardens in the eastern district of the city. You are surprised to be hit by a cloud. Do I want to know?
Sorry, I was looking at chat finally.
Yeah.
We got Ryan jumps in. Hey, all glad I could catch this live. I've been enjoying Primal myself. A sneering grin equals Matt's normal face.
That's awesome.
You don't know
me. I give a straight 10 years ago. Do you know what the weapons will do before you forge it? Yes, board game officer, you can look at them. So, for an example, I can look at the flame tongue, and you can see him. You can see it deals 4 damage, which is better than my basic weapon. And I have this ability, as long as I play an offensive card, I can then trigger this ability up to max 3 times per turn. And it also tells me how I'm going to set up my deck. Now, you can't see the green, but I have a total of 20 cards in my deck now instead of 24. So I can do better things. I can hone it better because of that.
Hone. Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Please. I'm doing a lot of reading. I'm almost done.
Interrupt you a lot.
There's still a whole other page after this one.
I'm not worried.
Okay.
So we're getting our plans now?
We're getting our plans now.
I can see because we got a big herbalist picture there.
Yeah. That's. Oh, I should maybe have shown them the pictures. Okay. So here's the picture of the forge. I think it looks kind of cool. I really like the art. The art is great.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's awesome. Remember when we were on the flying airship?
Yeah, where we were plowing through the skies.
I plow through the skies, not plow the skies.
Not plow the skies.
Doesn't really make a lot of sense.
It's kind of like my driveway. Plowing the driveway didn't.
You didn't plow the driveway.
Well, it didn't make much sense because we got in a couple days. That's okay. Plowed it yesterday.
It's totally fine. It was
plowed
awesome.
It yesterday.
That's why I have a Subaru. I just geared it up and ran.
Yep.
All right. Here's the herbalist location. So that's
what we're reading right now.
Right now. You cross the square and continue along the main streets of Elboria until you reach the Hanging Gardens in the eastern district of the city. You're surprised to be hit by a cloud of perfume coming from the aromatic herbs just before it comes into view. The Green Palace, home of the herbalist. The building has been constructed over several floors where all kinds of medicinal plants are grown, irrigated by the waterfall that flows alongside the building. You find Thessa busy analyzing plants and colored powders. It's nice to see you again, she exclaims as soon as she sees you. I remembered our little botanical hunting expedition then. You promptly take the booty recovered for her in the Crimson Forest out of the bag.
You grab booty?
A mature rhizome, exclaims Thessa with satisfaction, turning the root over in her hands. Then you see her taking some seeds and planting them in little earthenware pots filled with fertile soil. The commander has asked me to help the hunter's corpse, so we set up a laboratory to distill potions and mixtures for the hunting. She tells you as she leads you through the great hall, wrapped in vines and covered with shelves full of books and glass vials. On Thyrea, humankind continues to discover new plants and flowers with surprising properties. The botanical knowledge handed down by your ancestors is still useful today to help you understand the secrets of nature and to allow you to access its power, even if it's only a small part.
Love it.
I hope the Alamores have been helpful, she continues. Recently, we've been studying new mixtures. Here's a list of herbs that could be useful to me. So now we need to set the herbalist to level 1 on the campaign sheet.
Oh, here, let's see if we did that.
Did I do that?
Yeah, you did that.
I did that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think didn't you do all this like on the playthrough?
No, I didn't. I didn't do any of this on the playthrough. That's why I'm doing it now.
Oh, yeah.
And now, can you show the board again? Now we have unlocked this. So we can now make those Alamores, an Empyrean, Iridian, Hatrox, and Evok, or Vidya. We can once again look to see what they do, to see if we want to craft them. You can make Evox.
Oh,
That's
Evok.
a V. And those are what you need for plants. What's important to note about all of the potions, they're all one-time use. You use them, you discard them. And you can never make more than one of the same type. So you can make one, you can never make another. Charles is here. Hey, Charles. Thanks for joining.
Technically, he had a sneer
surgically removed. Or was my appendix? It was the appendix to the sneer.
The sneer appendix.
Okay, we got one more page. Oh, we got a bunch of resources. You want to show it to us?
Oh, look, I got some plants.
Plants.
2 red, a purple, a blue, and a green. And look, the green even showed up.
Why don't you say those names? The Anthemon,
I have the
Melis,
Melia,
the Albakea.
Albaki, the Melis, and the Anthemon.
Sounded great. It is now sunset. After learning to recognize new plants and flowers that can be used to make potions, you thank Thessa and rush to arrive at the time to meet for the council meeting.
With your booty, right?
I cannot get those words right. Yes, with our booty.
Oh look, it's my silly.
my
It's
silly.
probably somewhere.
Oh wait, here's a picture. The next picture. I don't know who that is, but
Probably the herbalist.
no, that was not the herbalist. That was on the last page. We're going to the council. I'm thinking that's the council leader. I'm assuming.
He's got a lot going on.
Yeah, it's a she, but actually that's a he.
She.
That's a he.
See?
So I don't know. Okay. The large tent that has been erected in the courtyard is lined with tapestries featuring embroidered depictions of the heroic deeds of the bravest hunters. Waiting for you, you find the captains of the veteran squad sitting in a circle with their eyes fixed on Reja, who has been chosen as their leader. You take your seats a few minutes before the commander takes the floor. Recent events called for closer cooperation between us all.
That's the
Reja begins.
chief.
Tragic news is getting... Dude, I thought Reja was a girl.
Oh,
Wasn't that-
okay,
yeah.
that's fine. I thought it was. I was going to say if the tribal chief was a guy, I think it'd be like overpowering, like bro. But if it's a girl,
Well, I thought
totally
it was,
that's totally.
because the commander was the same person as before.
I
Isn't
think
that
that's
different?
what I think.
Okay.
That's what that person's from. Yeah.
I'm going to go with it. Tragic news is getting increasingly frequent from every outpost on the island, she continues. Boom! I was right, it was she. Settlements under attack, groups of people missing, bears not listening,
Nope.
monsters pushing beyond their limits of their territories, and lastly, today, the awakening of Voltar and the Viraxan attack. The commander gives you the floor and you explain in detail what happened during the mission. Basically, Baron fell over and I took care of everything. Concern rises among those present, and their questions get more pressing. What happened to the Prime Seeker's expedition to the slopes of Voltar? How is the volcano connected to the monster's attack? Reja knits her brows and decisively restores order and confidence. Nail is the best seeker we have, perhaps the best Elboria has ever had. We have done everything we could. I know him. I'm sure he's alive and he'll return to us soon. Maybe that's it. The hunters look at each other. After a moment's pause, the commander resumes. Our metal is being tested. We need a guide in this time of chaos, she explains. At this very moment, the tapestry behind her seat is pulled aside and a tall man emerges with severe features and long golden green robe. He is known as the Keeper. There are rumors of him drinking monster blood and that he can see things human eyes cannot.
Oh, I think I know who this dude is on their page.
There we go. Noatar has guided us to all recent discoveries. His gift can no longer be ignored, she concludes as the man steps forward under the gaze of the veteran captains. Nature on Thyrea is different from that of the outer islands. The Keeper opens his speech by saying in a calm and stoic voice, hey, I got that, I guessed that.
Nice.
Thyrea is alive, and she seems to have a powerful connection to her creatures. In the blood of the monsters, there is a trace of a power that, like the threads in the tapestry behind me, weaves its way through the lives, events, and most ancient places on the island. Through their blood, I can access this tapestry of life and retrace the threads that lead me to relive the memories of the living beings, places, and events of the past.
All I'm waiting for you to say is, these are the days of our lives. What it sounds like.
Seriously. Reja takes the floor again. From dawn tomorrow, the Keeper will become a member of this council. The blood of these monsters is now a precious resource for us. I want all combat-ready squads to go out on missions. There will be new quests posted every day on the large quest board in the yard. The behavior of these monsters is getting increasingly unpredictable. Forget what you know about them because out there, nothing is like what we remember anymore. Unlock quests 1 and 2. We get to upgrade our card pool, which we'll show you in a second. And then if I actually had my, so you can see in there, and if I actually had the expansions, which is, I now actually got the shipping notice for, so who knows what's actually a show. We can also unlock Feather Expansion Quest 36. So it's cool. You can put the expansions in this main campaign, which I think is awesome. You don't have to play a totally different campaign. You play the same campaign, and then you can fight those different bosses.
Nice.
All right. So upgrading our card pool. Let's show
Dan
what that
says
means.
that there's a preview of Baron's Halloween costume.
Oh, what is that?
The one you showed him with the green thing and the blood coming out of his mouth.
Yeah, I do think you still owe Bill something.
I believe he's the head shaman.
The head shaman. Shaman?
I just started. I'm behind, but my two favorites to watch playing a game I can't wait to receive.
Oh,
I hope you get it soon.
I'm so excited. I hope you get it soon. All right.
Shaman,
So,
Keeper, same thing.
can you go to the board?
I can go to a board.
I love.
Oh wait, watch this. I hit a button.
You did nothing. Okay.
Everything.
I was like, that was really cool. Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Here's our skill tree. So we have
I got a
cards
plan. Watch
that
this.
have.
Go over there.
Oh, that's actually nice. Kind of. We have a skill tree. We have cards with the letter and number over here on the bottom right-hand side of our cards. And they have A1s, B1s, C1s, D1s, and E1s. So we get to choose one set of those, and that will open up and unlock our card pool.
I'm taking
Each
these two.
Time that you play, you then can put that into your card pool, but then how your deck is set up is going to be based upon your weapon. Your weapon will tell you how many offensive, maneuver, dodge, and defensive cards you can put into your deck. Okay, so this helps you for unlocking cards, but even if you unlocked those cards, you might put other ones in your deck, which is cool. Now, this set over here, we can't unlock these until we unlock these ones here. So if I go to C1, then I can do C2, and then it actually upgrades another mastery card. So that's something that you start with. We start with a basic mastery card. Thank you. That's nice. But we can actually unlock to get different mastery cards. For example, here's one here that's called the Sword Master. And after I place 4 tokens on here, after playing 4 maneuver cards, I'd flip this one over, and I'd be a Sword Master. Really cool. So if we were smart enough and had enough time, we maybe would want to look at those ones and decide which tree we want to go down. But really, I'm just going to pick the ones that I like from the A1s and B1 sections. So for an example, here's my A1s. I've got a balanced defense, and I have a lateral move. And that has the assist keyword, which is awesome. I love assist.
Yes, you do.
We have to remember that they can't see this green on the green down here.
Yes, I remember.
But so you've got A1s, and then you've got B1s, you've got C1s, D1s, and E1s. And I think you had already picked yours. I'm going to look at mine really quick and try to decide.
I didn't pick anything.
Oh, you didn't pick any?
No,
oh,
I only picked some ones based on what I like.
Based on, well, that's what you're supposed to do.
Well, because I like steak, and nothing goes better than steak than A1 sauce.
Oh, you're driving me insane. You're not looking at the card's abilities? You're just being like, oh, A1 sauce.
A1
Sounds good.
sauce. That's the deal. Okay, I got to work on this for a second here. Let's see if I can do this.
Holy crap, it's teeny tiny now.
Well, I know, but see, that's what it normally is, and we made it really big for the thing, so we got a big now. There, that's good.
That's
okay.
Be aware that the fire forged weapons, for the most part, lean heavier towards more reds in your deck proportionally.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you for that. I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
I'm kind of in the mood to have more reds in my deck, so I'm going to do the upgrade for the Flame Tongue.
This is great to have on sleeving the hundreds of beautiful cards. Good luck versus the monster.
I haven't gotten mine yet. I can't wait to get that, and then I'm going to sleeve them all.
Enough time, check, smart enough, not so much. Yeah.
Good luck sleeving this game was a quest of its own.
That's
yes,
right.
that is for sure. Full Berserker. Charles, I need to be the full Berserker.
Full Berserker, go for it.
Oh my gosh,
okay, so
that's what I need to do.
Think of
Charles, have you played this game? Because I feel like this could be a game that you would like.
All right, so I've got these two. One allows me to step back. It's a finisher, which means it has to be played last, right, or something?
Finisher means it'll be your last card that you play.
Which I can discard a strain token. The other one is if you have any strain tokens, stun or confuse the monster. Now, stunning the monster is good because my big power move is that when you stun the monster twice, I get to flip the card and cool things happen. So maybe stunning monsters is good. Then we got adaptive attack as my B1. Here's my adaptive cards. I got rumbling impact, confuse the monster, increase the damage attack by 1. Is this 1 times this? Is that what, remember how it works?
Oh, it's 1 times your weapon level. And all of our weapon levels right now are level 1.
1.
Until we get to higher level forges, that will tell us that we get higher level weapons when we buy them.
This card is on top of your... No, I don't like to discard on top
Charles,
of
I would always love if you check on rules, man, but I don't want to make you do anything you don't want to do. This is for fun. But if you do, awesome. Because it's always hard when you're doing live. I think I know which ones I'm going to go for.
I can do Grace, reduce the stamina cost of each blue card played this turn by 1. That doesn't sound bad. Judgment, when player would suffer attrition damage and you are in the front sector, you may discard this card from your hand to prevent the damage and remove struggle equal to the current attrition level. Wow.
I wasn't listening.
This sounds good.
When your player would suffer attrition damage, when a player, so it could be even me, You may discard this card from your hand to prevent that damage and remove struggle. Oh, that's cool. Plus, it's a 2 stamina card.
Yeah.
So wait. Show them since we're talking about the cards here. You can see over here that's the cost to play the card. So it costs 1 stamina. How you pay for cards is actually by discarding cards from your hand. And then down here is the value of the card if you discard it for playing cards. So it's 2 stamina. So super nice. That's a great card.
That's not bad. All right, so we're between A and C right now.
Jordan is here too. And
Jordan, nice to see you.
Armand must be on the Primal Discord as well. That's awesome. You know, I actually joined it, but I haven't done anything in it. But I love this game, so I can't wait to play through this campaign with you, man. It's an honor.
Cards to help you control the behavior of the monster is super helpful.
And that's you, man. You've got stuff like that.
Yes.
I don't have a ton
nice
that
to
let
see you,
me.
buddy. Here, I'm on test. I've got this one that allows you to draw 1 if your health is critical. Draw a card.
Critical is less than half of your health.
Search your deck for a card with impetus and add it to your hand, then reshuffle your card.
See how that card has impetus? Okay, good. I'm just going to show them the one I think I'm going for because these look awesome. And
what do you know? Red cards of death.
Yeah. So assist, which is cool. So I can during my turn, during Barrett's turn, I can actually discard that card to let him draw. If it'd be super helpful to get him 1 additional card, or I can, for a 0 cost, just play this for an offensive attack, and then I can increase my sequence limit by 1. So normally you can only play a max of 5 cards out on the table. This would allow me to play more than 5, which is awesome. Okay. Then I have the Wrath of Blood. Now, something that you're going to see up here. This is the aggro symbol. You see how that one's red and that one's gray. If I play that, I don't take the aggro token. If I play this card, though, I do take the aggro token, and that's important because at the end of our turn, end of every person's turn, the boss will turn to face whoever has that aggro token. Okay, and sometimes effects happen if you have the aggro token, so you got to watch that. This says if your health is critical, increase the damage this attack deals by 5 times our weapon level, which is 1.
5.
5. Kind of think that's awesome.
That's not bad.
So I think I'm going with those.
I had a great time just painting these minis. Playing it is going to be the cherry on the top. This is
that's
true.
Awesome.
I believe critical is less than or equal to half.
Yeah, less than or equal. Sorry, less than or equal would work.
I heard egg roll token.
Egg roll. That's awesome.
I like egg roll. Steve, good to see you. Thank you so much for joining. Oh my gosh, good to have everybody here.
There's so many awesome people here. Thank you so much for joining.
Do I want A1, which is the one that lets me discard a strain token at the finisher, and if you have a strain token,
tell them what a strain token is. Do you know what it is?
Yeah, it's when you do stuff and then the monster has stuff and then you I don't know.
Okay, that's okay. I was thinking that you might not remember what a strain token is.
Is that the ones that go on the monsters? Monsters something different.
No, it goes on you. They get struggle.
The strain token.
You get strain,
right. Struggle and strains. It means I get like negative cards.
You get to draw only up to 4 cards instead of 5. And there's a token that I have somewhere in here that is eluding me. You little piece of poop.
Okay, so we're not going to do that one. I don't want strain tokens.
Oh, I've got them all over here. This is a strain token. See how it has a -1?
Yeah.
That means he draws 1 less card. So
that's the deal.
So that would get rid of a strain token, which is nice. Yeah, aggro, not egg roll, aggro.
I like egg roll. Sorry I did this during live stream, but the oldest sound like he needs help with the puppy and I'm stuck upstairs. The youngest, and when there's a second, could you run up and check on him? I can do that. Upstairs, stat, Baron. I did something. All right, Baron, you go ask them who I should vote for these two. One of these two piles.
Oh my gosh. All right, so
they can vote for him.
All right, the two. I'm not doing I don't even have your.
You don't have to do the. Nope, just they tell you in the chat.
I think Barrett's trying to decide. Sorry that I just made the decision. So he's actually nice. I'm not apparently because I just made the decision, but I'm excited. Those cards look awesome. So should he go Grace? Reduce the stamina cost of each maneuver card, which is the blue one. You play this turn by 1, which could be this Judgment card. And then the about the attrition damage, being able to block that is actually amazing. That's generally how the boss will deal damage to you, is attrition damage. So being able to prevent that's cool. Okay, so he could do C1 or he could do E1. E1, he's got Chase. When you discard this card from your hand to generate stamina, your weapon gets +2 damage till the end of the turn. Whoa, that's cool. And this one says when you discard this card to generate stamina for an offensive card, and that's actually an attack card. It has to be an attack card because it's red. It generates 4 freaking stamina. Wow, and they both cost 0 to play those if you wanted to play them out. I don't know. Anybody have any opinions on these? Sorry, I just hear chaos. I totally get it. While Barrett is gone, change his cards around. Steve, I should give him a whole new deck. Oh, man, if I didn't have all the cards messed up over there, I would totally give him Mira's deck and just set it there and just see if he noticed. He'd be like, what does this mean? Why do I have, what does she have, like range or something? I can't remember the name of it. That'd be awesome. Okay, that's when chaos usually happens, when the young one is almost asleep. Absolutely, that's always what happens. Bear won't notice. The sad part is he wouldn't notice. Judgment or limitless stamina. Okay, so good question, Dan, but I have to do a limitless and chase or judgment and grace. So I can't choose one from E1 and one from C1. Does that make sense? Highly recommend whichever tree is for the Hammer Knight Mastery. Ooh, I get what you're saying. Do I have his cards? You know what? I do have them. I know exactly what you're saying, and I love... Mira has volume. Thank you. That's what it's called. I'm going to look to see which one you're saying. Highly recommend. Let me click on this. Hammer Knight Mastery.
Hammer time?
Can you look up... Wait, B2. They're highly recommending that you go down the B2 route because they think the Hammer Knight Mastery is awesome. This is, after you just play a blue and a red, place a counter on this card. You only have to do that twice. Yeah. And then it says, the monster's front side is considered to be exposed during your turn. While you're in the front sector, your weapon has +1 damage. At the end of the phase, if you're in the front sector, gain a defense token. Oh, that's cool.
Okay, B, the B, what are these E cards?
So they actually, well, those are the ones you were looking at, but
they
were
want me to
saying,
go B?
hey, we should, well, this is Ryan. Ryan's recommending that. Go with the see-through one.
Go with the see-through one.
It's up to you. You don't have to do that one. That was just a recommendation.
That's a recommendation. What's the B one?
If you went down the...
well, the ones I can't play very well. The rumbling... I've tried to play this one. I fail miserably every time I try.
While this card is at the top of your discard pile, it counts as a yellow. That's actually great. You just have to have discard that card as the last card.
Yeah, I'm just terrible at doing that.
Okay. And this one is confuse the monster. And then once you flip your mastery, increase the damage this attack deals by 1 for each exposed monster side, which right now would be 4 against this boss.
Whoa. No, let's do it. All right, let's give it a shot.
You want to do that one? Okay, do B1.
All right. Going to
the blade is becoming the hammer. I actually kind of love that. All right, so now you need to set up your deck. Oh wait, we're not going to set up our deck yet.
Isn't that what it's? Who's that? What movie? Oh, The Abyss. The guy called. They call this the hammer.
We now need to show the quest board. Can you grab the quest board?
Yeah, I would love to grab the quest board.
Don't lose the quest cards.
Don't worry, we're going to lose the quest cards.
Nice. Okay, so how the quest board works. There are different elements around here, and you are going to place out the quest cards. And so we have 2. We have 1, the Memory of the Desert. Severe earthquakes rock the arid desert north of Elboria, where archaeologist Emra and her team were on a research mission. Central Command has organized a rescue expedition to find the Seekers' camp and bring the survivors home.
No.
We also have a flight in the storm. One of the Seekers' airships has not returned from its last expedition to the north. Central Command has requested a group of hunters to go on a mission to find what has happened. So, how we know where to put these on here is we match the little... Oh, it's really washed out. Let's see, where's this one? Here. So we can kind of see it. Better? Kind of. But you can see the symbol here matches the symbol.
There you go.
I know, but it's going to fall.
Hold the cards. I'll take it.
Okay. This is bone, so you put it in the bone region, and this is, I don't remember that element, but you put it in that element region.
High in the sky.
So then what we do is we pick from any of the available quests. And the one that we're going to do, we're going to try Ozu, because we actually played with my wife. We played this one, and we got hammered, man.
The hammer got hammered.
We
so bad.
No, it was the first time that we were playing with Baird. And Baird didn't know what he was doing. So hopefully this time will be better. But we're going to do this one, okay? So once you've chosen your quest, then you move to the crafting phase. So now we can craft things, okay? So we know which quest we're going to go on. You want to set this over here?
Yep.
And now we're going to figure out what we can forge. And I think one of the first things I for sure want to forge is a flame tongue. Now, how to forge a flame tongue? They just can't see the...
Do it again.
Okay. let's just look at any one of these and I'll show you how this works. Looking at the lava buckler, if I wanted to forge this, I have to spend these 2 resources, but I also need to spend an element, and the element here is fire. Fortunately for us, we have 2 fire. So I'm going to do the flame tongue here, which means I have to spend a bone, a blood, and a fire in order to make the flame tongue weapon. Okay, so I'm going to erase that. You know what? I should have brought my, I'll bring my clipboards, because there's not a good spot to erase stuff over here. So I have 1 fire remaining. And what was the other thing I had to spend? A bone.
Format is tough. Uzu is a much better time until you can build your deck.
Oh, good. Well, we guessed right, man.
No, I didn't know that. That's fantastic.
A bone and 1 blood. So that means I still have 1 fire, a scales, and a blood. So what can I make with that? So let me show you the cards that we can make. Well, first, are you going to make your hammer?
It could cost me 2 blood.
And a fire element.
Oh, well, I've got one of those.
Yep. All right, so red scale helm. Okay, that's this. First of all, 5 health instead of the 4 of the basic helm.
Yeah.
So, awesome. It states it has an action. Discard the top card of your deck. If it's a red offensive card or an attack card, add it to your hand. Max once per turn.
Does the archer character have extra evasion?
Evasion.
I think it's evasion.
She has volley as a symbol, and she's got a couple cards that allows her to not care about the attrition card when you draw it. I don't think she has evasion specifically.
Well, it's kind of like evasion.
Yeah, so it is kind of like, she basically can be ranged. We have the red scale armor. If your health is critical, which is half or less, you get to draw 1 card at the start of your turn, whenever it's a start. And the health on that is 6 instead of 5 for the basic. Okay.
Double check the rules, but the rule allows you to turn in your current weapons for elements and or materials. Can't remember which one, but we turned in our base weapons for stuff to make it cheaper.
You are right. There is. Oh my gosh, good call out.
Mm-hmm.
I will check that really quick. Do you want to show them the other
I'm
ones
not sure
here?
if that was allowed in the rules, but we did it anyway.
And then show them the different potions.
Yes.
Okay.
So do I
know that it's there.
Do I need to show them the gloves?
No, I only showed them these 2, so you got to show them everything else.
So I'm going to show you the Voltar Gauntlet, kind of like the Voltron Gauntlet. He doesn't know who Voltron is.
I know who Voltron
you do?
is.
How do you
Come
know
on.
who Voltron is?
I don't know. Maybe because of you.
Maybe. Just notice.
Here we go. Resource conversion. If you want to craft a higher level version of an equipment, discard an equipment card you already own instead of spending an element of the type associated with that equipment card.
Oh.
You may discard a flame tongue weapon card instead of spending 1 fire element. No, okay. Discard an equipment card you already own instead of spending any 1 material.
So I don't have to spend blood.
So what we could do, I might spend what I just did because I already erased it for the sword, but we could spend less with getting rid of the base helm and base armor.
Well, so for the sword though, I can spend 1 fire and 1 blood instead of 1 fire and 2 blood by trading in my other weapon.
Actually, I mean that's a good idea. Why would I not do that? So I'm gonna get my.
Well, you can get Voltron's gauntlets here. If you paid with a ship on the sea symbol, increase the damage of the attack deals by 2.
I think I might get my blood back because nothing else uses the bone.
No.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get. So I still have 2 blood. I've gotten rid of that basic weapon. Yep. You don't. If you don't have material, you can trade in equipment and
now,
material
why do we
together.
get the can we still use a lava buckler even though it looks like our weapons are 2-handed?
Wait. Ryan's saying if you don't have a material, you can trade in an equipment and a material together to count as another material. So maybe I did that wrong. Maybe we can't use. Okay, let me read this.
Burning Stone Burning Stone. I had an ex-girlfriend that gave me one of those.
Okay, this says discard an equipment card you own instead of spending any 1 material. You may discard your great sword base weapon card instead of spending 1 scales. When you discard an equipment card to obtain a resource, return that card to the box. So I think we just have to discard an equipment card you already own instead of spending any 1 material. We don't have to, yeah, I think that's what he's saying. Yeah. So you can't do that with base equipment then since you don't have an element. Oh, good question, Charles. That is the element part. Discard an equipment card you already own instead of spending an element of the type associated with that equipment card. Let me just.
Yeah.
This is. Can we move those?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Sorry. I'm sorry. This will be a lot better in future streams when we've been doing this a couple times. So you can see dot 3 there. It says discard an equipment card you already own instead of spending any 1 material. Example: you may discard your great sword base weapon card instead of spending 1 scales. So I discarded my base sword to make it so I didn't have to spend the 1 blood, and then I just spent 1 bone and a fire to make my flame tongue weapon. Okay. Then we can do the same thing with the base helm, actually, or the base armor. I kind of want the armor.
Yeah, why would you not want armor?
Well, let's see. What do I need for the armor?
Well, no, but here's the shield and the gauntlet.
So this one you can place 2 counters on it. When you would suffer attrition, you may remove a counter from the lava buckler and discard the top card of your deck. If that card has a defense symbol, it's a defensive card. Prevent that damage. That's cool. This one, it's a red. If you paid with another offensive card, increase the attack dealt by 2. So when you play an attack card, as long as it was an offensive card you used to pay for it, increase the attack by 2. Whoa, that's super cool. But I don't think we're going to get any of those. I want health first. I want health, man. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
We're going to need health.
Get?
So what do I need? I just need to see this.
Scales and blood.
Scales and blood. So how much?
And blood.
All right. So I'm going to discard my base armor for the scales because I have 2 blood, and then to spend 1 blood. Oh, and you know what? We can only get 1 more of these because we only have 1 more fire element. That's it.
Oh, that's
right.
what it is.
So I'm just going to get the red scale armor. That's all I'm going to get.
The armor, not the weapon.
Oh, I like the armor, man.
Why don't you get 2 pieces of armor and no weapon?
Oh, you could go to your basic weapon and get 2 pieces of armor. Yes. But don't do that because I don't know where those cards are. We're not going to go find it.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
So I'm going to go down to just 1 blood and 1 scale and no fire element because I had to use fire to make the red scale armor.
Well, but I don't want to, but I can use one of my basic. You bought the armor, and I'll buy the helmet.
Are you going to buy the helmet?
Well, can't I get rid of the base helmet? And I can use the base
so
helmet
if you use the base helmet as blood, then you just need to spend the 1 scales.
And the fire.
And the fire. Okay.
Right, well,
we're done with the fire. We're done with the fire.
And I'm going to spend the blood. No, scale. I'm going to grab a scale. I'm going to use a scale. And I'm going to get the helm.
I got you, man.
So now I discard this card on top of your deck and add it to your hand. Max 1 per turn. Oh, if that card's red, I can add it to my hand.
So you can take a chance.
Right? Take a
All
chance.
right, so now our potions that we can build are the Imperia. We can suffer damage equal to your weapon level, which is just 1 to draw 2 cards.
No.
So that's wow.
No.
This one looks good. Gain a defense token. I need to remember how much that defense token blocks. I don't know if it's 1 or 2. I think it's just 1, but maybe it's 2. If somebody knows
Sorry,
that,
it makes more sense when you go from level 1 to level 2 by turning the levels 1 weapon.
Yes,
That makes sense. Okay.
Exactly. Colin is in the zone. I am in the zone. I'm sorry. I'm super excited. I want to get to playing. I love crafting, but I think because we'd already done crafting with my wife when we played this, it's like I want to just play. All right. We have Evoc. Consume. Discard a card from your hand to search your deck for a defensive card and add it to your hand, then shuffle your deck. They have the same thing with the Vidia.
Kill it.
Except for it's an offensive card. And then we have the Hatrox. Suffer damage equal to your weapon level. Your weapon gets +3 damage until the end of the round.
I don't think we make that one.
Where are the... Okay, so Herbalist, what we can make... Let's see. Well, let's put it out here, and we'll move this. The one that we made last time...
We can make anything with a red one and a... Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. Bring it over here because I can't read that. Okay.
Yeah, it's too far away.
The top one is any 2 plants.
You can't
it doesn't
spread
matter.
this out just a tiny bit so you can see all of them because the only
It doesn't matter. The top one's just the any 2 items. And it's the healing potion.
And we can't build that because we've already made one.
Correct. So we can make Imperia. We can make Iridan. We cannot make Hadrox. We can make Evoc, and we can make Vidia. So Iridan is the only one you can't make.
Okay, where are they? Iridan?
No, Hatrox. The Hatrox is the only one you can't make.
Okay, that's the one with the +3 damage. That's okay. So Vidia is the one about the offensive card.
Yeah.
I almost feel like I want the Evoc for the defensive card. Can we do that? I don't underestimate the power of an Alamore potion. We have an Alamore potion.
Yeah.
So Armand, great call out, but if you already have one potion of a type, you can't make another. So we each have an Alamore potion that we didn't use last time. Which one do you want?
Your Imperia. What does that do?
Imperia?
No.
To draw 2? I mean, it could be super good, but it just... I kind of feel like
Baron pronounces made-up words better than the real ones. Nicely done, sir. This is the truth.
I kind of think one of those two, or the defense token. If somebody remembers what a defense token does.
Well, if you figure that out, you tell me because I'm gonna buy this one.
Which one's the defense token? What do I need? I need one of those, which we don't have. So we can't make the Irden.
No.
Okay, so we can't make the Irden.
Evox. Oh, we can't make Evox either.
And we can't, but we can make Imperia.
So we can make Vidia and Imperia. Those are the only two we can make.
Okay, so it's either the offensive or defense. I think I'm gonna go offense. I want an attack, an offense.
Should I save my resources?
No, okay. Use them.
Then give me the defense card.
Okay, that's the Evoc.
No, I can't make the Evoc. I can only make the Imperia or
then you can't make the Imperia is.
Which one did you make?
I made the Vidia, right?
Well, the Imperia is the discard to draw cards.
Imperia.
Yeah, sure. Give me Imperia. It's fine.
You want Imperia?
Sure.
Okay, suffer damage to draw a card?
Rock and roll. I love taking damage. No.
Okay, wait, I have to know what resources I'm using for the Vidia.
Vidia, you are taking a pink and a green.
Pink and a green.
And I am doing blue and red.
Okay. And there's nothing else I can do with reds and a blue?
Yeah, you can get an Imperia.
I can get an Imperia with a red and a blue?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do that too.
Okay.
I've got a red and a blue, so I might as well.
And I can
hold three of them.
Green. You know, why don't you give me a Vidia then?
Nice.
Because I can do the same thing you did.
Well, duh.
Dirty dirt.
So I've got it. So we've got 3 potions now.
3 potions.
Armand says that right. You guys are good. Armand, you do not know if we're good. We have not played together. I've only played the prologue on my own. So we were able to beat that one without using the Alamore. But yeah. Oh, Kanji, thank you so much. Glad you love the new logo. Thank you
so much. Kanji, good to have you here.
All right.
Good to have you here. Now we got to build our decks.
Yep. Now we build our decks based upon our weapon. So I get to have 6 red. You'll probably have the same thing, right?
I have 6 red, 5 blue, 4 yellow, and 5 green.
Oh, I am actually different.
Yeah.
I am 6, 4, 5, 5.
So you have more yellow and I have 1 more blue.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to separate my cards out by the colors.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blue cards. So I got to pick. I can get rid of 1. I can stun the monster. I should do that.
I'm sorry, I'm not separated.
When behavior card is revealed, you may discard this card from your hand to cancel the effect. Sounds like a great idea. I can assist. Confuse the monster. Sounds perfect. Exhausting strike. Increase the struggle.
I can confuse Baron. Sounds good.
Charge. Choose a player to draw a card. Meh. Whirlwind. Assist.
Wait, did you say meh about drawing a card?
Increase the damage attack by 1 billion. We should probably do that one. Exhausting strike.
I had to do a teletake on the Ewok potion. I thought it said Ewok. And I was wondering if yes, that was Ewok. You said the exact same thing. 1, 2.
Summon a teddy bear that says yub yub.
Yub 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 yub.
Kind of like that song. Yub yub. Ba 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 do 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 do. Yub yub.
4. I'm not even paying attention.
50 people watching the stream. That seems better than average. Sweet.
Beerman, yes.
Beerman,
well, it is Primal. It's new.
What's going on, guys? Have you here? What's going on, guys?
Oh, did you? I didn't play it. Did you play Bard Song?
Bard Song.
Yeah.
I played Bard Song. It was good. I still have it. I actually use it more for Dungeons & Dragons miniatures than I do for the game. It had some issues with to me when I had to it got very repetitive. All right. Exhausting strike, assist, increase the struggle maneuver by removes 1, or should I have a player draw a card? 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to pick one of these cards.
Just pick one, man. Just go with it.
Go with it?
I'm picking.
I'm gonna get rid of charge. Now here goes the hard part. Now I gotta put my new cards in.
I know. That's what I just did with the reds, man. It was hard to choose.
1, 2, 3, 4. I only get 4 yellow ones, and I don't know about this B.
So I've got for reds, jumping slice. If I paid for this with a blue maneuver card, I can have it and deal 3 additional damage, which would be 7 damage with 1 hit. Then we've got Dragon Strike. I can discard that to assist, or if I play a yellow card before it and then play that card, I get to draw a card. Sweet. I have Battle Cry, Berserker. I want to be in Berserker mode because Berserker mode is fantastic for this guy. When I play a card...
Primal on prime time!
When I play a card with the keyword Berserker, I enter a Berserker state. So I will draw one each time I play an attack card in my sequence. How can I say no to that? I have Blind Rage. Yeah, I do a lot of raging over here. Increase your sequence limit by 1. Remember, I can only play 5 cards out on the table. That means I can do 6. And then Wrath of Blood. If my health is at half or less, it should equal to half or less of the total health that I have, then I will deal 5 additional damage. So that's the reds I'm using. All right, now I got to do blues. Ooh, Assist Berserker. When another player removes Struggle, I like that. When you discard this from your hand, deal damage. Who doesn't like that? Pressing Strike. Choose another player. Ooh, I could draw or let Barrett draw. I kind of like letting Barrett draw, especially because it's cheaper.
This is. Am I supposed to go B ones? Is that what they are recommended?
Yep, they did B ones.
Okay.
So for my maneuver cards, I'm thinking. I'm sensing a lot of anger issues from you, Colin. Is everything? It's all right. It's just my guy's a little pissed. I have 18 pounds as a surprise coming from Gamerati. Just got the email today.
Oh,
I wonder if it's the rest of Primal. Beerman,
probably.
that is just exactly what I got today. So I'm hoping that that's the same thing. Okay, I've engaged. Choose another player in your sector or an adjacent sector to draw one. Cool. We have Quick Attack. When you discard this card from your hand, which I would do to pay for another card, I can deal my base weapon damage, which is 4. We have Thwart. When another player removes Struggle. So Ozu is going to be generating Struggle. We can use Thwart, or I should say Maneuver, to actually remove Struggle. But if Barrett removes Struggle, I can discard this from my hand to remove more. You may discard this to double the amount. That means you can only activate that ability after your mastery has been flipped.
Okay.
Okay, then we have Aggressive Charge. I wanted another Berserker card, and it's an assist, so if Barrett really needs help, I can discard that so he can draw. So those are my 4 maneuvers. So I got 4 plus 6 is 10. Now I need 5 yellows. Ooh, remove a Struggle.
I need to get 5 greens.
Resilience is good. Search your deck for a card with a slash. I want to do Resilience, because Resilience helps me get cards in my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. And search your deck for a slash. No, I think I'm going to do this one. All right. So for my 5 yellows, I'm going to go. I got the, hey, we're sending you 28 more pounds of greatness email as well. So you're saying it's a game we both backed. Well, that narrows it down. Can't be more than probably 40 different games. That's for sure. Guardian Blade. At the end of your action phase, choose another player to draw 1 for each aggro card in your sequence. Max 3. This is an aggro card itself. So that's cool. Number 2, Voice of the Dragon. So it's an assist. Also Resilience. Resilience means if I take damage, I can reveal that card to say, hey, I have Resilience, so I get to draw a card when I take that damage. I believe that's what Resilience is. Yes, I get to draw one. I want lots of cards in my hand. I've got Heavy Clash, assist, and I can remove 1 struggle token. I should say it's an or. If I use it as an assist, I just discard it. If I play this out into my sequence, it gives me that remove 1 struggle token. And I have Counter Strike. So if I play this card, and then after this card I play a red attack card, I can then trigger this ability. And it says, increase the damage the attack deals by 3. Okay. And then another Resilience. And then once again, if I play a red card after I played this reactive guard, I then get to draw 1 card. Cool. So those are my yellows.
What's Recycle 2?
Ooh, you can discard 2 cards from your hand to then draw 2 cards from your deck. And it's up to 2. All right, the last thing I got to do is greens. You may play a card with slash. Ooh, draw 1, draw 2.
Oh boy, I'm really stuck here. I can only pick 4 yellow ones.
Dude, it's hard, man.
You draw 1, and if you paid with a blue, draw 2 instead. I don't know. I don't like that one. In Rage, search your deck for a red card, add it to your hand, then reshuffle your deck. That doesn't sound too bad.
Dan, I'm the same way. I have just the core, and Beamer and I just have the core still, waiting for the rest of it. So excited the rest of it's coming.
Yeah. So this one's Endeavor. You think that's any good? I can assist and or recycle 2. Is that okay?
That's good. The other thing is it costs 1.
Yeah. The other one's cost 0.
Which is also good.
I got this one.
Increase, and so do you know how this works?
I have to play this. The next red card increases damage, right?
You have to play the red card after that card to make it happen. The effect happen.
Yes.
You got it. Okay. The hardest part about this game is that is a defensive card, but it has an attack ability. But you only get that attack ability if you play an attack card next, and then you trigger any of your combos that you've done. For an example, I have Flame Tongue here where I can suffer damage and increase the damage I deal by 3. That ability can only happen if I play a red attack card.
How do you get rid of Strain?
Normally you don't get rid of Strain. Normally you get it, you'll drop to 4, and then you discard strain. And it's only for 1 turn.
Oh, then I'm not too worried about it.
Okay. I'm going to show my last set of cards.
There you go.
Drag and Dash. Now, this doesn't...
Drag and dash? Oh, drag and dash. I was like, drag
and dash. Okay. Reduce the stamina cost of the next card you play by 1, but that's only after I've readied I have activated my mastery. So otherwise, this is just a basic card. The nice thing is it's 2 stamina. I have Evasive Step. Search your deck for an attack card and add it to your hand. We have Swift Dodge. Reduce the stamina cost of the next card you play by 1. We have Retreat for drawing 2. And we have Endurance. I get to draw 1, and if my mastery is ready or has been flipped, it's draw 2 instead. So that's my deck. Here is my mastery, Relentless Assault. Every time I get 2 attack cards back to back in my sequence, I'll place a counter on here. Once I have 2 counters, I will flip this, and then I have this reducing the cost of all attack cards I play by 1. Super awesome. I learned a value lesson this week. Games are expensive. Paying people to paint them is expensive. Yes, Bierman, it is expensive. It isn't cheap.
I paint my games for free.
Yeah,
Actually, I don't. I paint paintbrushes and all that crap along with it.
It ain't cheap,
but
man.
Yeah. So I have okay, which one do you think? This Enrage card seems pretty good. Defensive effort, decisive effort seems kind of combo,
really
right?
like that one.
And then I got the tackle, where another player plays a stamina card.
Pays the stamina cost. You may discard this card if you do reduce the stamina cost. Yeah, that's super help. And it gains stealth.
Right.
You know what stealth does, right?
Yeah, it doesn't attack you.
Well, it doesn't trigger the card.
Stuff.
Yep. This card does not count.
That's really good, right?
So I believe, and
then
people
I got
can
this
correct.
one.
Yeah, people
so
correct me if I'm
take
wrong.
4.
Oh, get rid of that one.
Okay.
Yeah. This is better. I believe that means you get to draw up to 6 cards when you draw that one.
Let's do it.
Okay, I've shuffled my deck.
I want to do it.
All right, are you ready? I'm going to read the chapter 2.
Let's get ready to Primal!
All right, let's read it.
Now you got that in my head.
I know. Well, you started it. Actually, I think I did. A Flight in the Storm. The airship is struggling against the gusts of wind and rain as you stare out over the horizon at the black clouds that encircle the Dragon's Ridge Mountains. And it doesn't make sense when we listen to that song. Stop it!
I'm just doing background noise, background music. I'm setting this to the mood.
How is that setting the mood? You should be making rain and wind sounds. No, no, I'm just kidding.
Or make some rain sounds like drink some water and spit it at you.
It is said that the furious storm in the northern mountains has raged ceaselessly ever since the people of Alboria arrived on Thyrea. The everlasting storm, they call it. No one knows where it originates from, and no one has ever managed to cross it. The airship sails rapidly through the sky, offering you a view of the region below. As the storm gradually stretches its nebulous body over the land, deep shadows are cast over the woods and valley. The ship heads further and further north, but there is no trace of the missing expedition. At that height, the wind gets stronger and a wall of rain crashes against the flying hull of the ship. You see the captain gripping the rudder tightly as nature demonstrates all its fury and violence. Suddenly, a swarm of monsters appear in the squally sky. A thick net of electrical discharges surrounds the airship, and it quickly begins to lose altitude. You are forced to make an emergency landing in a valley submerged in an impenetrable fog. The thick undergrowth cushions the impact. The airship suffers only slight damage. You check the state of the equipment and weapons while the hum of the electrical current generated by the swarm can still be heard above you. You barely have time to get off the ship before a large Ozu swoops down to the ground, accompanied by the loud buzzing of its wings. The horn on its forehead gives off an electrical charge that illuminates the fog with a grubby, sinister light. You realize you must fight it before it summons the rest of the swarm. If the current chapter is chapter 1 or 2, read conclusion A. Otherwise, okay, so we'll read conclusion A when we get there. Now, special rules. Behavior deck setup. Leave the Ozu's Lightning Behavior card out of the behavior deck. This card is considered to be out of play until a card ability instructs us to put it in there. We also have a Rumble deck. Shuffle Ozu's Rumble cards to form a Rumble deck and place it near the monster board. Rumble cards are special cards unique to Ozu. We don't actually know what they do.
Yeah, we'll
do. Just
when you flip them, you can say, "Let's get ready to rumble!" Right? No, okay.
And Bill, you came at the perfect time. We have not revealed the minis. So Bill painted these minis. Are you ready to show them?
No, because we must start. The music should be played before every game of this entire campaign now. It's gonna be awesome. Dan has just started, and that's what we're gonna do. We'll start instead of saying "Welcome to Hit and Miss," we'll start with "Let's Get Ready to Primal," and then we'll sing that.
Oh my gosh, let's get ready to Primal.
That's gonna be what we're gonna do. Okay, so we have a.
We can't show it on here because it's too green.
You sure?
Yeah, look at all that green on there. Don't you think? Oh yeah, here we have Ozu. Bill did an awesome job. Look at this crazy looking bug. Let's see. Oh, it is working.
Except for the front.
Yeah. Look at that thing. This is the oh there we go.
Look at that.
You can see he used Turbo Doric paint on the back. Man, my stupid thumb, get out of the way.
Okay.
There we go. Look at that.
Oh, so good.
Even the back. Look at this. Yeah, so we're hopefully not going to get annihilated by this guy, but there might be a good chance. Look at its face. This is green enough that you can't see the horn, but other than that, they can see everything else. So, what we have here.
I'm trying to figure out how to do like a side cam.
Yes, that would be awesome.
We'll see what I can do. I'll work on that.
It looks so good. Bill does a great job.
Oh
I love the wings. The wings are so freaking cool.
Bill, awesome job.
Hey, where are your minis that you painted?
Oh, yeah, here's your dude.
This is my dude. So, let's see. He looks awesome. So this is Darian the big sword guy. He will go out into the front sector.
And here's what's my guy's name?
Thor.
Thoreg.
No, just call him Thor.
Thor.
Oh my gosh, dude, that looks awesome.
Yeah, I did this guy up.
The bone hammer looks so good.
He's good to go.
Rhino beetles are so cool for a boss battler. Okay.
Yes.
Can you show the board now?
Oh,
Turbo Doric is great for its radiance. Yes. Iridescence.
Iridescence.
Yeah. All right.
What do you want me to show?
This board.
That board. I have that.
We got to show all the stuff over here. All right. So Ozu, just like all the bosses that I've seen, have 10 health. Okay. But remember how this works. We have to deal damage. Until we deal enough damage, we then cause 1 wound. For this guy, we start at, I'm looking at this card. You're going to see we start at aggression 1. Make sure that you do that. Don't start on aggression 3. You're going to get killed. So look at aggression 1. Okay. This tells us how much damage per player we need to do to actually wound the Ozu.
14?
14 to deal 1 wound.
Are you kidding me?
Okay. Look at to start off with, he is vulnerable all over, all sides. Okay.
So what does that mean?
That means we can hit him on all 4 sides.
Well, that still doesn't do 14 damage.
Yeah, I believe in you. You got a huge hammer, man.
Ooh, I don't hammer all over the world, though.
Well, oh, you do. This is attrition damage. Whenever you see the 3 slashes, this is how much damage he's going to do. It's only 1 right now.
Okay.
We currently are at 10 health, right? You're also at 10.
Yes.
Yep. So we're currently at 10 health. At 7, we're going to move to stance 2. I've specifically not looked at these, so I have no idea what's going to happen in stance 2 and stance 3. Super fun. We start with one of these. Once again, you need to make sure you use for your peril card the right symboled card. Since we're at aggression level 1, you want to use the one that's got this little weird, I don't know, upside down Y. This says, at the start of the round, reveal the top card of the Rumble deck. That card becomes the active Rumble card. Do we know what that does? I don't know. We're going to flip it. Okay, I don't know what this means, but there's 3 areas that are colored in with yellow. We're going to leave that revealed, face up. Okay, this is permanent, which means even when we get to the next stance, this will stay out. Okay, we won't go to, we won't discard it. Actually, there's 2 ones. Oh, I'm so glad I looked. There's a second one that's also revealed.
Oh my gosh.
It says at the end of the round, each player in a marked sector. Oh my gosh. There we go. That's what this does.
That's terrible because we can't get out of that sector.
No, we can't. We're not going to be able to. So we're going to suffer times 2 damage unless we reveal 2 green defensive cards from our hand. Okay, we just have to reveal them.
Let's go hold on to
both of those are active. Okay, so I'm going to have both of those active.
And that's the extra one.
And that's the extra one. Don't look at that one yet.
Well,
I didn't look at it.
I didn't look at it.
I don't know what it said. Third one, permanent. Okay, this is our objective. We don't have to do this, but if we do it, it can help us. Every time we play a maneuver blue, an offensive red attack, an offensive red attack in that order, if you're in the front sector, we can actually blind the Ozu, which means we can put a token on one of these 2 cards and negate it.
You don't hammer all over the world? Before the campaign ends, this world will know you a hammer.
Hammer.
They'll know my hammer.
I'm pretty sure that's what blind does, but sometimes you know how we've played too many games in between other games. I'm going to just double check that that's what blind means.
What does blind do?
That's what I'm going to check.
Okay.
Blind, 107.
And I'm going to draw 8 cards, right?
Yep. 8?
I tried.
Good try.
I tried, guys.
107. When you inflict blind, choose a peril card in play. That peril is considered to be blank until the start of your next turn. That's it.
Okay.
Stun, you negate one of the cards. Peril. Okay. So these cards are now the boss cards. Okay. Oh, you know what I didn't pull out? I didn't pull out the round structure card.
I have her here.
Oh, dude, you're amazing.
Every once in a while.
Thank you. It does happen once in a while. These are going to be the cards that are going to activate based upon how we are doing things to the boss. So this one, when we play a red attack card, after we play that, we're going to flip that card and reveal it. This one, new symbol. Once your hand is emptied of all of its cards, so if your hand has no cards, we reveal that one. This one, once you become threatened, that one will activate. Okay?
How do you become threatened?
You become, we'll talk about that in a second.
Got it.
Okay? But, so these cards are going to be how the monster activates. All right, so why don't we actually just start?
Let's do it.
We might actually.
Oh yeah, Primal. Sorry I'm late. Looks like you did. I didn't miss much. We're just starting, Austin.
No,
starting the battle.
All we did was we did all of our crafting and setting up our decks. Oh my gosh, what a horrible hand. I have no offensive cards at all.
Oh, we'll just do a mulligan.
I can't do a mulligan.
Oh, that's right. Minis look fantastic. Thank you so much, Austin.
I love how Barrett chose the hammer guy in respect to the blade. There can only be one.
That's right.
Actually, I feel bad. You should have played the blade guy.
No,
because you could have played the blade guy.
No, this is your turn to be. It's your turn to be.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. So a round is consisting of essentially
5 cards?
4 phases. Yes, 5 cards.
Oh, what do you know? I got all red cards.
Yeah, well,
no, I'm kidding. I got one though.
I have 6 red cards in this deck, and I didn't draw a single one. All right. We first start with our consume phase. We can choose to consume one of our items.
No. You might want to get a red card.
To draw 2 cards. You know what?
You can do that right off the bat?
Wow, is that really worth it?
No.
No, it's not. I've got ways to draw cards when I'm looking at these. Well, I have one way to draw a card. Nope, still not gonna. I'm not gonna do it. It's not worth it. So we're not gonna consume. We then move to monster upkeep. So in the first round, we would refresh one of these 3 cards. Can you go back to the monster?
I sure can.
We would refresh these cards. One of them, the lowest numbered one, which is this one, we don't have to do that the first round. Then the monster gains struggle equal to the amount of hunters in play. That's 2. If ever he has 3 times the amount of hunters struggle in play, he will cause us all to take 1 attrition damage. Well, attrition damage equal to his attrition level, which is 1. And then he discards down to 1 per player, like this. So right now, we need to make sure he does not have 6 struggle at any time if we can. He will use that struggle as a currency to boost the effects of the cards that he plays. Okay, that was it for monster upkeep. We're starting with our turns. We gave you the aggro token and the start player. So you're going to go first. I do have an assist if you feel like being able to draw 1 card would be super helpful.
Well, let's look at my guy. There he is in all his glory.
Dude, your guy looks awesome.
He does, just like me.
I don't know about that one. But
okay, so I do have my defensive effort in my hand.
Ooh.
So that's something I want to try to get out.
Oh, we should talk about your turn. So the first part of your turn goes into the movement phase. During the movement phase, you have to choose whether you're going to move or not.
Okay.
If you move, it costs you a stamina. Okay. If you don't move, you become threatened.
That's how you become threatened.
Then we have to reveal that card. Okay. Then you go to the action phase. You can play action cards from your hand, or activate a card with an action ability, or try and revive if someone gets knocked out. And then we go to the attrition phase, where we will draw a card from the attrition deck, or 2 if you're threatened, and then see if you take damage.
Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I am going to move because I don't want to be threatened.
We didn't talk about the terrain. Rocks. Rocks can be used to block attrition damage.
That's right.
So if you're going to take attrition damage, you can discard a rock to block it. A rock to block it.
Rock to block.
Bathanus.
Bathanus.
That's the
it's like Thanos' second cousin.
The plant that's there, if you start your turn there, you heal equal to its level, I believe. Let me double check. Not equal to your weapon level, which is 1. But I will double check that I'm right on that one. So you have to pay a stamina to do that. So discard a card to do that.
Oh, that's
You can't just move for fun, man. This game isn't easy. This game isn't just walk around.
I walk around.
I walk around. Let's look. Come on. Oh, here it is. All right. The Bathanus, I just want to make sure I've got the right one. At the start of your turn, if you're in this sector, you will heal damage equal to your weapon level. So yeah, I think it's a great idea to get ourselves over there. Oh, dude, you might be able to save me, because if you move there and he turns towards you, I'll be in his butt section.
Yep. So I'm going to have you assist me if you can.
I can assist you.
That'd be great.
How this works is I can play this card out of my turn. I do not get this ability of removing one struggle token, but I do get the assist. So I can assist, and that lets you draw one card.
Right. Already painted, Mike James. Already painted?
Well,
impressive.
You know who painted it? Bill.
Bill painted a lot of it. I painted the dudes.
Yeah. Yes,
they
you
were
painted the
super easy,
dudes.
dude. All right. I grabbed Whirlwind, which is almost better to play, but I don't have another blue in my hand. So
wait, what did you pay it to move? What did you?
I'm working on that.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna have to pay this one, I guess. I'll just pay this.
Now, if at the end of your turn of playing cards, you still have 2 cards or more in your hand, you will get a stamina token that you then can use the next turn to help pay costs for stamina. But otherwise, you're discarding cards.
So I'm going to play defensive effort. It's going to cost me 1. So I'm going to discard this. Well, this gives me 2. Oh, wait, I didn't need you to have.
Wait, first you have to move, though. What did you pay to move?
I moved over here. This one.
Oh, I didn't see that. Sorry. So you discarded evasive action.
Correct. Okay, and then I'm going to do decisive effort, and that's going to cost me 1. So I'm going to get rid of my tackle card.
So you're going to discard your tackle card to be able to play that.
Play that. Now I can play this one, which costs me 2, which I'm going to discard this because it gives me 2. Right?
You've got it. Now, let's talk about these cards. So, can you bring that yellow one up? Let's just put them here and here so they can see them in the order. So, he played this yellow card. This is a defensive card. Right now, this is not doing anything for him.
It will in the future.
It will help him with attrition, but otherwise, that card's not doing anything for him, and this ability isn't doing anything for him because he has not played a red card yet.
Correct.
Now, do you have any ability that triggers off of playing a yellow card?
No.
No. Okay. So now he's playing this red card, Heavy Smash. The first thing is this allows him to do an attack at the level or at the attack amount of his weapon.
Which is 5.
So you just dealt 5 damage to him?
It's going to be more than that.
Oh, man. Well, I know. But so we'll do 5 damage to that card. Okay? So this card here will take 5 damage. Remember, at 7, he'll actually take a wound, which is cool. So we also then have the ability over here that says increase the damage the attack deals by 3 times his weapon level.
So more damage.
That's 8. Which actually, if you go back to the
I'm working on
the board, okay, move these over. 8 will be 1 damage will be left over, and you just dealt the first.
Let's you do
wound.
14.
Never mind, I forgot. Thank you, because we're playing with 2. Thank you. So 5, 6, 7. Thank you for that. Hey, I was like, gosh, you did that.
Good
really
question,
fast.
Charles.
Does the reaction of the monster trigger before or after damage? The whole card has to be resolved before the card will activate. So you're going to finish your full activation, and then we'll resolve the card.
So now I did my 8 damage.
Nope, we're still not done, because you still have that ability.
Because I get to do my remove 1 struggle.
You get to remove a single struggle. Now, give me a second. I want to see if I'm going to...
Well, now I have to reveal that card, don't I?
No, I could have done I might have had something. I have a card that says, hey, when you remove struggle, but I don't have it in my hand.
Okay.
So, now that you have resolved your cards, you've not played a blue, so you can't do any of that. Now we have to resolve this card. This card has to resolve because he just played a red attack card. We're going to flip this over. Hey, Stefan, thanks for joining.
Good to see you.
If the active player is in a marked sector, yes, you are, the player suffers 1 damage unless they discard a random card from their hand. That's Thunder Strike.
Really?
Yeah.
AC/DC's in this?
Thunder Strike. Yeah.
Thunderstruck.
I have a Thunderstruck. Yeah.
Okay, so the question is, my question for you is, do I take the 1 damage or do I discard that card?
Take the 1 damage.
Okay.
Because, well, are you going to do anything with that card?
Because hopefully have 2 green cards at the end of my turn.
Well, here's the deal. If you discard that card, you're then going to trigger his next one.
Then let's just
so just soak the damage.
All right, so I'm going to take 1 damage.
So show your board. Show your board. How do you know how much health you have? Well, that's the 2 items that you have here.
I have 5 and 5.
That's 10. And
So I have 1.
1 damage.
Now,
cool.
I'm going to hold on to this card.
Wait, we're not done. Go back to the board.
What would have triggered him removing 3 struggle instead of... Oh, good question. So on my card, it does say that I'm able to get rid of 3 struggle. That's if I have my mastery available to me.
Currently, it's not.
It's not. I need to stun the monster twice. Once I do that, I can turn it over, and then I have the
Flip
mastery.
it over and show him the symbol. See how that symbol matches the symbol here. So once he has that symbol revealed, that means he can use the remove 3 struggle instead.
And that's the deal.
Colin plus Barrett equals more games to my library. Dude, this game.
You've been thunderstruck.
This game is a no joke. I love this one. This is awesome.
For learning purposes, yes. You're welcome, Beamer. Please, if anybody has any questions, please let us know.
Please interrupt us. Okay.
That's it. I took 1 damage.
And that's all you're going to do.
That's all I'm going to do.
All you're going to do, you dealt 8 damage. So go back to this board.
Okay.
Yep, that's perfect. So now that board is empty. We look to see if there's a reaction, or I can't remember the name of the card. It's a reaction card or whatever symbol. What is it?
By the way, it doesn't matter here, but you do the card effect first, then the color effect. Red equals damage.
You do the card effect first.
Oh, so in other words, I should have got rid of the struggle before I did the damage.
Got it. Thanks, Lucas. So card effects first, then the red damage. Got it. Let's see. I can't remember what it's called. That's okay. There's one card type right here. This is the symbol that it looks like. When you have one of those, that one will also be activated whenever another card is activated. But right now that's not on the table, so we don't have to worry about it. We refresh that spot. Now this one is, hey, when the monster moves, which by the way it's going to turn, it'll activate that one.
Oh, that reminds me. I should have gotten the aggro.
You already had it.
Well, I know, but still. Put on my board.
Oh, okay. Well, you should have had it
on the board.
Yep. You should have had it anyways. Okay. At the end of your actual action phase, we then move to the attrition phase.
I don't draw my cards yet?
We then have to, no, you don't draw cards yet. We then reveal a card from here, and we look to see how many defensive cards he has in his sequence.
I have one.
Let me shuffle these up. I don't even think I shuffled these. I have no idea.
Just put the 1 on top.
Okay, a 1. Oh, here's a 0.
That would be sweet. Why did you shuffle?
Because I want the 0. I don't want to give you the 0.
So much right now.
Actually, all I have is defensive cards.
Rampage, the worst one.
Rampage. Lucas, thank you for the word. Rampage. Man.
So I got to flip one of these?
Yep, flip one of them. 0. Oh, there's a 0. There's 1 0 and you get it. So he takes no attrition damage. Lucky, lucky, lucky. It's, oh my gosh, you're exhausted. I love it.
It's so good.
I love it.
I am so good at this game. It's amazing.
Okay, now at the end of your turn, you discard all the cards from your sequence, and you need to discard them in left to right order. That is important sometimes.
So I have to go this way, or to go this way?
Exactly, that way. So your first cards played are the first ones that are discarded. Because sometimes you have cards that have effects that say, hey, when they're top of your discard pile.
And I draw
then draw up to your hand limit, which is 5.
And I don't have any strain yet.
And then go ahead and show the board. And then the monster is going to turn towards you. When he does that, he's going to then trigger his turn card.
It better not say discard a green card. I'm going to be super pissed.
So this one says the active player, which is still you, reveals a random card from their hand. If that card is a defensive card, they discard it. Otherwise, they suffer a damage. Whoa!
I got like
oh man,
this is gonna be something good.
That's the flying
I'm so good at
assault.
this game. It's amazing.
Hammer time! All right, so go ahead and reveal something good.
I am amazing at this game. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Defense.
Nope. So you just take a damage.
Dang it.
Dude, you're already at 2 damage, man, and we just did the first turn.
Look who's talking. Give me a damage marker.
I don't want
I didn't take any attrition damage. Eat that.
Dude, that's the damage you take is 2 damage. Was the discard 2 green cards at the start of the no, Charles, thank you so much. That is at the end of the round. So we have an ability that happens at the start of the round and an ability that happens at the end of the round. We don't have anything that happens at the end of the monster's or a player's turn.
Is the attrition deck shuffled each time, or is there a discard pile?
There's a discard pile, and that's actually important because our Alamore wants to look at the discard pile. Choose a player in your sector to heal 2. If the current attrition level, which is the attrition value of the top card of the discard pile, is 1 or lower, you can actually heal 4. So, yeah, there is a discard pile. CJ says he isn't a fan of this one, Dan. What did you do?
I think you're talking about my hammer time.
Oh, hammer time?
Maybe.
Okay.
Public service announcement.
Oh, we're at round 1.
I used the game art to paint all these monsters. Very little artistic leeway.
Yeah,
I'm the same way when I do it.
Yeah,
when I paint.
But it looks so freaking awesome. I love it. I mean, look at that thing. Okay, it is my turn. I have to look at what I'm going to do.
Counting cards is awesome.
Yes, I do love counting cards. That's the only 0 in the deck. So we know in general now we're going to want to have at least 1 defensive card, maybe 2 out on the table. So I do
I'm about
think...
to have 0 next turn.
I do think what I'm going to do is definitely move because I don't want to have threatened. So I am going to discard... Oh, that's a 2.
That's a 2.
All right, screw it. I'm going to do this one. I'm going to discard Counter Strike, not using its ability. I'm
really?
Just
I used to play that
it.
all the time when I was young.
Yeah. To jump over here.
I thought you wanted to go behind him.
Well, if I went behind him... Oh, wait. You know what? That's a good point.
So you don't take any damage.
Well, if I grab the aggro token, he's going to come and turn towards me. But actually, I don't think I'm going to. So...
That'd be great.
So then you're screwed.
No, that's okay. I've got plans.
Okay. I'm not going to do any attacks.
You forget, I got the hammer.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend the 2 stamina on this Guardian Blade
Okay.
for my activation phase.
To do what?
To play Retreat. Costs me 2, but that lets me draw 2 cards.
Not
So
bad.
I'm going to draw, a maneuver. When you discard this from your hand, deal your base weapon damage. And we have Aggressive Charger, Assist, and Berserk. Oh, I don't want Berserker now.
No, you don't. No, save it.
Okay, so I played this out into my
Let me go to
row.
I got your border here. Pow.
Okay, I have this in my row. That's my first card.
I like how the card play looks. Maybe I'll grab a copy from someone who decides they don't want it.
I can, you know
Good
what?
plan.
I can't discard this quick attack card. None of my cards cost anything. That is
That's
a
hilarious.
pile of poop. Oh well, I think all I'm going to do,
You get the aggro token, I'm getting really mad at you.
I'm not taking the aggro token. I am just going to play the Dragon Dash. It's cost 0. It doesn't give me this ability because I don't have my my mastery triggered yet. But it just gives me a
defense.
second defense. Although it's 2 green.
Yeah, you want to keep those green cards. No, you don't need to worry about it.
Okay, well yeah, I do for this.
He's not going to move.
Each player in a marked sector. Oh
You're
yeah,
not in a marked
and I won't
sector.
be in the marked sector.
Because
That's the
you're
whole
over
reason I'm
there,
doing
remember?
that. Okay, actually, that's all I'm going to play. So because that's all I'm going to play, I gain a stamina token. So next time, I can hopefully have a better turn, because that turn stunk.
Hand management, sequencing, evolving characters and monsters. What's not to like? Exactly.
Exchanges the hammer for the Cyclopean hammer from Arkham.
That's what to do.
That would just knock the
Easy mode.
you just do an auto wound every time you hit
Basically, I just take this burning stone and grab the level 5 upgrade of it. Just go for it.
it. Okay, so I played my 2 cards. I have 2 defensive cards. We'll move to the attrition phase. I never triggered the boss because I did not go down to no cards and I did not gain a friend. So I will flip this. I was hoping it was the 2, so at least I had the 2. But I got rid of a 1. I have 2 defensive, so I'm good there. So nothing
Did you
happens
get an
there.
extra token or something you said?
I did. I got this token
Which allows you to
because
get 1 extra stamina next turn,
yeah,
right?
I kept 2 cards in hand since my hand was. I didn't get any red
Don't worry, you
cards.
get a lot of red ones now, I bet.
So I have to discard these in the right order. So I'm going to discard them in this order, and then I'm going to draw 3 more. So I have, here's a red, Battle Cry, oh, Berserker. Then I have Dragon Strike, oh, give me a yellow. I need a yellow.
Berserker.
And Swift Dodge. Okay.
Thanks, Matt. Good to see you here. Matthew joins us. TPK for some TPK action. Could happen. You never know here.
That's hilarious. Now we have the monster turn towards the aggro player. That's you. We're good. Now we move to the end of the round. So at the end of the round, each player in a marked sector, which is you, because we can see that from this card. From this card, you can see it right there. Oh, that was cool. Look at that. Suffers 2 damage unless they reveal 2 green. We have 2 green.
I don't have to discard them. I just have
Nope,
to
you just have to
reveal.
reveal them. So then, at the end of the round,
I like to stay on brand.
we're going to slide up the round marker to 2. We only have 10 rounds to do this.
Yeah, we can
and
do
I
this.
did diddly to help you.
I
that
have
round.
faith in you this time.
Okay. You have the aggro token, so
I
you're still
do.
going to be first. First thing that happens is we go back to the consume. Do you want to consume anything?
Mm-mm.
I don't think so either. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, do I want to use Vidya? Because I have Berserk. I think I'm going to. Come on. What's life without a little bit of fun? I'm going to discard this, and I have to discard a card from my hand.
100%, Matthew.
What?
Parents, Karen, Colin, as usual.
Oh, well, but actually, this is fun. I'm going to discard this from my hand. When you discard this from your hand, deal your base weapon
Oh, there you
damage.
go.
Boom! I'm going to discard this, deal 4 damage to him.
Colin, I agree with you. You did diddly. The guy with the damage did the damage. With all the damage, did the damage.
So I'm going to discard that card, which lets me then deal 4 damage to him. So 5, 6, 7, 8. That will make it 12, right? 9, 10, 11, 12. So 10 and 2. So we just need to deal him 2 more to deal him a wound. Okay? But discarding that allows me to search my deck for an offensive card and add it to my hand.
All right.
I want another red card. And then this is gone forever. I'll have to build that again.
Yes, you will.
And then, hold on. Oh, I'm not at critical. I don't want that one. Oh, yeah. If you paid with this, increase the attack. Jumping Slice. We're going to do Jumping Slice.
Slice.
Okay. Then the monster. Can you go to the monster board?
Nope. Almost. There you go.
We are going to look at these 3 cards. We have a 3, a 5, and a 4. Whoops. Before that, we increase struggle by 2 by the amount of players.
It's okay.
So we have 3.
Colin doing diddly is the basic game strategy.
It is.
My basic
Does the
game strategy.
damage trample over to the next phase? Charles, it does, unless the boss is hardened. The other boss that we didn't play has a hardening track, and he's a pain in the... And so, yeah.
The Catooster.
The Catooster. So we increased our struggle by 2. So we have struggle of a total of 3.
Oh boy.
We then look at our 3 cards here and we discard the lowest numbered one for the refresh rate. 3, 5, and 4. Well, thank goodness this one will discard. We'll replenish it, dang it, with this card. And this card says, hey, if you start your turn in the mouth sector, we reveal it. So we start with player turns. It's your turn.
I'm in the mouth.
And you're in the mouth. So you read it and weep.
Read it and weep. It says Baron needs to hit the right buttons on his thing.
Why are these so reflective? There we go.
There you go. The active player reveals a random card from their hand. If the card is red, they discard it.
Not red. That's an offensive card.
Offensive card. Otherwise, the Ozone gains 1 struggle.
Just 1 struggle.
Dude, if he discards the card, I want...
This guy makes us discard cards.
I'm super upset about this guy. There's a chance he's going to make me very, very mad.
Well, I might have an assist to help you. But...
Well, no, there's a card in here I need to play.
Oh, I don't want to pick it. Is it this one?
Maybe.
Is it this one?
No, that's a green one.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay.
So he gains a struggle.
Oh, yeah. If the activator reveals if it's okay.
Oh,
yeah.
Ozone gains negative 1 struggle.
Well, struggle -1. So players -1. So he gains 1 struggle.
Gotcha.
So he'll just gain 4. Remember, if he gets up to 6, it could be a problem.
6 is serious. The Ozone. Yes, I almost. Well, you know, he kind of comes in like lightning.
All right. This symbol, I need to remember what that one means.
That means I get to go before he does it.
Well, I think it's when you take the aggro token, which does include when you play a card, even if you already have the aggro token. So let me just double check that. Unless somebody knows. Here it is. It says, after a player plays an aggro card in their sequence. So if you play an aggro card in your sequence, he's going to activate. That's okay.
So if I play...
Oh, chickens. And we also forgot. Man, there's a lot of things. At the start of the round, reveal the top card of the Rumble deck. So we need to put this one. I don't know if we discard it. I'm assuming we discard it. And then we flip this one. Okay. So
sides.
Sides. Sides. You can see it right there. Why does it have to be green?
Okay. So now if I want to stun him, I have to play a red card first, then this
And
card.
then another red card. So basically you've gone boom, boom, and
so
you
I get to
stun
play
him.
this one, then the red card and is the deal.
Yeah, and you can see it. This is telling you where you need the red card. You need it before you've played this card. The arrow is showing you this card, and then the symbol is showing you the card you need to play either before or after it. So you need to play another card, and then you knock it out. So you do some sort of boom and then a boom, you know?
In that case, I have to play... I might need your help. All right, let's see here.
An offensive card? Is that a card that has a lot of cuss words? Yes. So Charles, that is the threat token, or the aggro token, but it's when you play an aggro card. I knew it was something a little different than that. Steve, I'm only offended at Colin's defensive cards.
That's right.
I can see how Colin's defensive cards can be offensive.
They are.
Absolutely.
They are. Exactly.
I do have an assist if you really need it.
So here's my plan. My plan is to stun him, but in order to do that, I have to play the red card that's going to trigger that stupid ability.
What stupid ability? That's okay. It might not be that bad.
It might not be that bad, he says, as I all of a sudden have to skip the rest of my turn.
No, that's not going to happen. You have a rock in your space, too. You can use the rock to prevent damage.
I can use the rock to prevent damage? Okay, I can use Dwayne Wayne to prevent damage.
Wait, are you going to stay there,
What's he going to do? The people's elbow on this guy?
Are you going to move, though? Because if you don't move, you're going to be threatened and you're going to reveal that card.
But if I move, I'm going to be in the bonk bonk zone.
You won't be, because he's going to turn towards you at the end of his turn. So you're never going to be in the
totally
bonk bonk zone.
Move,
but you got to pay to move.
I don't want to pay to move. I want to play all my cards.
I love playing this game with you so much. I shall.
Maybe if I take my pants off, that'll start it.
Why are you saying that? Why did you just say that? Oh my gosh. Oh, that's why. Liquefied pork. That was epic. Yes.
I can do the Stone Cold Stunner on him is what I need to do.
I have an assist card that I could play.
I got to play a card to... Dude.
Kick him in the dinger.
I need to do lots of dingers. I want to play every one of these cards.
That's the hard part of this game.
Oh, no, moving is the hard part of this game. It costs you a card. Oh, what happens if I'm threatened? What do you think would happen?
Well, I don't know. We've never seen these cards.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be bad, right? What number is it? It's a 4?
We have absolutely no idea, man.
Okay.
Do you want me to assist you so you can draw a card?
Well, you know, if you do that, that might be good.
Would you assist me then, maybe, potentially?
There's going to be absolutely no way I will be able to assist you, so don't assist me.
Well, wait, you're going to draw up to your hand of 5.
Oh, really?
Yeah, before I go.
Oh, I got some assist cards in there.
Yeah. Okay. I will... What am I going to assist with? Don't you? I'm gonna assist with this one.
All right, you sure? Oh, well then save it.
No, it's okay. We're gonna do it. I want you to do cool things, man.
I got
playing this game
blue.
with me.
I get exhausting strike. So you got an assist card.
Oh, yeah, but you're gonna play it and use it to move.
I'm gonna probably use the move here. Let's see here.
Hey, Matthew, we haven't seen you in a while. How's it going?
Matthew
Thanks
Rose
for joining.
is here. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for joining. Oh my gosh, it has been forever since I've seen him here.
You realize
awesome to
that
have
I
you.
went and found Dragon Strike and now I just discarded.
Well, then hold on to it.
No, we already did it. It's done, man. The duty is done.
Let's see here. You can only play this card after a blue card. Increase the damage attack by X. What? Oh, it's another one of stupid red cards.
Well, dude, you only are going to activate it one time. After that'll be discarded. But look at the card. Did you need help with it? So you can only play this card after playing a blue maneuver.
Yeah.
Increase the damage this attack deals by X. So you can decide how much you want to pay. And however much you pay, you're going to increase the damage of that up to 7.
No, that's going to be discarded. All right.
Okay.
We're going to discard the blue card to move. Let me draw.
Well, show it to him. Don't just discard it.
It's that exhausting strike card.
Okay. So
Sorry.
you're exhausting yourself to just discard it.
Okay, we moved. Now, here we go. We're going to play. If I play this, that's going to cost me 1. Play this, it's going to cost me 1. So I got.
Well, this costs you 0. That costs you 2.
Oh, that
Remember,
cost me 2. That's right. Okay, so that's going to cost. Okay, so then I got plans after that.
I love it. I love
Okay,
it.
we'll try this first.
Okay. When another player plays, okay, you're going to ignore that ability because I'm not playing.
Right.
You're just doing it as a basic attack.
Yep, for 5 damage.
That is awesome. 5 damage.
5 damage.
Let's first resolve that. So we'll go to the. Can you go to this and put it in your sequence? 5 damage. Now we have 5. We need a 14, right?
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 16, 17. So we have 3 damage left over, right?
Correct.
3 damage left over and 1 wound, down to 9. Nice. Now, you're going to reveal this card. You don't have anything for reds. No, it's when you play a blue, you get to do something. We have...
What are you talking about? Play a blue card.
This ability.
What's this?
I
You
don't
may
know. Read
discard the top card of your deck, and that card's... Oh my gosh, there's a lot of things I could have been doing.
And
Yeah.
you've got your active...
I got to work on that, okay.
Yeah, you got to actually pay attention to things.
Ozone gets +1 damage until the end of this turn.
So I'm going to... That sucks. That
Yeah.
means he's going to hit us for more. I've got a token for that, but I'll find it.
That's no
Now,
good.
here's the deal. Do you see this card that's going to come out? It immediately gets played. Exclamation point, it just immediately gets played.
Where, in the garbage?
It gains 1 more struggle.
More struggle.
The aggro player suffers, well, now it's going to be 2 damage unless they reveal a green from their hand. You have a green.
I'm
Thank goodness.
never playing a green card. I'm
Seriously,
gonna hold on to
3,
every
4,
one of
5.
these.
If he gains 1 more struggle, we're taking more damage. Okay, and now we're going to place this here. Actually, you know what? This sucks. Because his deck is empty, so he immediately gains 1 struggle, which puts him to 6. Okay, we shuffle this deck up. Since he's at 6, we immediately each take his attrition damage of 2, I mean. So go ahead and take 2 damage. I'm going to take 2.
I'm at 4.
You have 4. I have 2 damage. And then he goes down to only having 2 struggle.
But I need damage tokens.
Oh, yeah, well, they're right here.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You got arms.
Oh, nope.
Okay,
What are
and
arms?
as you do stuff, I've got a token.
No death by blinding tokens exists. That's right. I go to take a shower, come back, and no pants, and kick him in the dinger. What?
Yes.
You can't miss a minute here, Bill.
Yes.
With these
this
jokers.
is how it works.
That's right.
This is how it works.
Hello. Let's see here. I'm changing my answer from last night's stream about resenting this hobby. Baron's puppy is barking and mad because I won't let her out
Let her eat plaster.
from the area where she pulled off the
Oh my
molding.
gosh.
Oh, that's
I'm
fantastic.
Sorry, Robin.
That's amazing. Does the extra damage happen on all his attacks?
You've any one of them for the rest of the round.
No
For the
pants
rest
and
of the
dingers.
round.
It's hit and miss after dark.
She's about 5 minutes away joining the stream as a player.
It does play 4 players.
Oh my gosh. Outburst!
That's right.
The puppy will be the real monster of the game,
Oh,
Robin.
it's going to
yes.
be. Puppy issues. Yep.
She's bear puppy when she's naughty.
That sounds like when I have kids. Same deal, right? It's
Wait a
your
second.
kid.
Who decided they wanted the puppy? Was that you?
I'm plead the fifth on
I'm
this
just
one. I'm not
kidding.
saying who wanted to have
I'm
the puppy.
just
The
kidding.
14-year-old wanted the puppy, and then my wife found something that's really cute.
Yeah, well, the puppy is adorable.
Super cute.
Oh my gosh.
Something that wants to eat the plaster off the molding.
Yes. Well, you know.
Okay, that's done, finally, right?
Yep.
So I took 4 damage, and this guy stinks.
This guy is, yes. And be ready for more.
No.
If you discard all the cards in your hand, that card's going to activate.
Nope, I'm not going to. Instead, I'm going to play Knockout.
Oh, yes, you've got a red
And
before
I've
it.
got 2 here.
Okay.
So, boom.
I can't see it because you.
I know. I had to make sure I hit the wrong button for a second. I figured I could miss something, make sure they wouldn't notice I screwed up. All right.
2 reds.
2 reds. Let's do 5 damage again.
Yes. Was that 8?
So it's at 8. Then this says stun the monster.
Ooh, which one do you want to stun? You can stun one of his
All
3
of them.
cards. You can only stun one
Dang
card.
it.
I love that.
Oh my gosh. Probably the one that sucks.
Well, I have no idea, but
Well,
I
it's
think.
going to be the. How about the one with the big mouth?
Well, that's if you start your turn in the mouth.
Well, guess who doesn't want to do that? That's going to be me because I'm going to be starting.
You're not going to start his turn in your mouth. You've already finished your turn. What if we stun the one about the card so you can play all your cards and you don't have to worry about it? Because if you stun this one,
Okay.
then you don't have to worry about playing all your cards and activating that. Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
No one's going to start in the front of the mouth, at least now. I'm going to trigger his thing next time, so you won't start in front of his mouth
Okay.
next time. So let's stun this one.
Okay. The problem is I don't want to get rid of my cards
Oh, you don't?
'Cause
You're
they're
going to keep
green.
the 2 green?
because he's going to turn towards me. Correct?
He will turn toward turn.
Are
turn
you?
towards
If you move here. Whoops. Hold on. Let me show this. If you move here, then we don't have to worry about this rumble card at
Yeah,
all.
I
Right?
love this rumble card. This
Right?
is really fun. Yeah, and I'm gonna get the aggro token. So
Robin's a saint.
why don't you play?
Less
Robin
cute
is a
when
saint.
I'm digging plaster out of her mouth.
Oh,
That's
I'm
fantastic.
so sorry.
That's
Robin.
okay. You know, sometimes the dogs just have to learn. The
You
wrong
should
thing
put a
here.
green out, otherwise you're gonna suffer
going
2
to.
damage.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play my perseverance and pay the 1 to do it.
Oh, and you get to draw 1.
I can draw a card, and it's going to be a red card that I can't play. That's
Okay.
too bad. I was
too bad
hoping
it's-
for
I
like
wish
a
it was
free
2.
green card or something that had, I don't know, assist on it. All right.
A green.
Oh, can I
yeah.
get a token to put on my massive blow?
Yes.
Because my massive blow states that when I stun the monster, I get to put 1 on there, and I have to get 2 counters, and then I get to uncover my mastery. Kind of like
Awesome.
I can turn my guy into He-Man. He goes from Adam to He-Man. And then he holds up his magic sword and says, "By the power," and it's hammer, and goes, "It's hammer time! I've got the hammer!" Right? Okay, that's my guy's.
I love it. I love it.
Totally
That's so
what my guys are
cool.
gonna do.
All right, are you ready for attrition phase?
Yeah, pull up that 1. See?
A
Good.
1.
I'm good.
Beautiful. You
I'm
take
amazing
no
at
damage.
this game. Look at this.
Draw up to your hand size,
I get 5 cards.
and then it's going
1,
to turn
2,
to face you.
3, 4.
Okay. Start of my turn. I'm going to ask you if you have assist.
I do. Would that help?
That would be amazing. Are you willing to play it?
Maybe. Let's see what else I can do here.
Okay. As he says, maybe I am going to use my stamina token to move because I do not.
Why
want to
do I have
become
this card in my
threatened.
hand? This is the one I don't want in my hand. Oh my gosh, I'm so mad at myself.
So I'm going to jump over to here.
Where's my other green cards? I didn't want this green card in my hand. That green card sucks.
So wait, are you playing that one? Do you let me
Yes.
assist? So he's discarding. Oh, and technically you can't play assist until it's your player action phase, but that's fine.
I'm mulliganing this. I
am actually in my action phase now, and I can go ahead and draw a card. So
I do not
drew
like
4.
this card. I don't know why I left it in my hand.
Well, dude, no matter when you discard that card, you're taking it out of your deck.
On my deck.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to replace with the one that I accidentally forgot to put in.
Okay, that's fine.
That's the deal. What we got here?
Okay, Robin, I feel you. Percy is cuddled up next to me. So sweet. Tomorrow he'll be trying to break through the window to get to a neighbor walking or the mail carrier. By the power of Grayskull.
That's right.
Giant hammer versus giant bug equals
Giant mess. That's the thing.
We literally put a sheet on the plexiglass up in front of the glass. I'm
That's
so sorry,
hilarious.
Matt. Oh my gosh.
Wow, that's a dog.
Yeah, that is a dog.
I only have 4 cards now.
Okay, so I'm behind him.
Okay.
I'm going to start by Battle Cry. This is red.
What's your battle cry?
Actually, you know
Really?
what?
That's the best you can
I don't
do?
know.
You've got
you guys.
so many things
I'm
to pull
sorry.
from, and you pulled that out
I
of
have
your
no
mouth?
idea. I'm distracted because I'm remembering I had this card in my hand and I was going to show you resilience and I got totally distracted. Resilience. After you suffer attrition damage, which I did, you may reveal a card with that keyword to draw 1 card. I definitely want to do that. So I'm going to draw another card when I took that damage. Ooh, endurance.
I'm
Sorry
expecting a
about
better
forgetting
battle
that.
cry
Okay.
now.
I don't know. What did I say?
I was going to go. I did mine.
What was yours?
The hammer of justice.
The sword of redemption. Is that better?
We're supposed to go then. No! There you go.
Okay.
That's the way you do it.
He's 150 pounds. Oh, man. Wow. Yeah, Baron's puppy is much smaller.
5.
Okay. So I'm starting with this one. Now, I have Berserker being active. And that says, when I play a card with the keyword Berserker in your sequence, you enter the Berserker state and remain in that state until the end of your turn. While in the Berserker state, draw 1 each time you play an attack card in your sequence. So I don't think it counts for this card itself, but going forward it will. So I played Battle Cry. I will deal 4 damage to the boss. So I will just flip one of these ones to a 5. That's 12. I could suffer a damage to increase that attack by 3. Worth it?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
We're getting rocked already.
Okay.
We've done 1 damage to him, and he's done 6 to us.
I am going to then play Jumping Slice, okay, which is an attack card. I'm going to use Aggressive Charge in order to do that. So I'm going to discard that. Hey, it's a blue card. If you paid with a blue maneuver card, increase the damage this attack deals by 3. So I'm dealing 7 damage with that attack, okay? So that would be 4, and then 5, 6, 7, and then we have a total, we need 14. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We've just dealt our second wound. It's down to 8, so he's almost getting ready for the second stance.
Okay.
And now I've just played 2 red cards. If we look here, whenever I play 2 red cards, I put a token on mine, and once I've done that twice, I'll flip mine, which is awesome.
Colin is used playing defensive cards. The red cards are foreign to him. Similar to Oathsworn from the Bears powers.
Oh, is this Dan?
Yes.
Yeah, seriously, yes.
Yes.
I applied to Berserker State, but got a better deal at the University of Berserker. There's no corners for him to hide in, though, Dan. No, there isn't.
This is true. This is true.
There's no civilians to say it. So, since I'm in the Berserker State and I played an attack card, I get to draw. I have the Void of the Dragon. Reduce the cost of each red card I play this turn by 1. Too bad I didn't draw that earlier.
Wow, that'd been really good.
That would have been awesome. Okay, so I have 2 reds out. I can play up to 5 cards. Let's see. I definitely need some defensive cards. Wait, and that one should have given the aggro token to me. So can you grab me the aggro token?
Yeah, that trigger. Nope, still didn't trigger anything.
Yep. No trigger for any of these. I'm just going to keep hammering them. Actually, I'm not. Because I do not have any more attack cards.
Oh, I should have drawn another card, right? Because this is my hand.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, draw one more. I'm like, duh, retard. I'm so interested in what's up. I think I am going to play Endurance here. I'm going to discard Swift Dodge for the 1 resource so I can get that out. Plus, it lets me draw 1 card. So I'll draw, yes, I got a red Blind Rage. Okay, that is awesome. I was hoping for another red.
Wow.
Because then I can go ahead and play a Blind Rage, and now my sequence limit is increased by 1.
Oh, boy.
So I can have 6 cards in hand, or out, and that costs me 0. That's another 4 damage. And you know what? I'm not going to listen to Barrett, and I'm going to deal damage to myself to make that 7. Okay? So 5, 6, 7. He's 2 away. 5, 10. He's 2 away from going to the next one. And then...
remember, there might be some like truth in the way Oathsworn's played, in the way that you might not want to push him until we're like at a point where we have all our cards ready to go and bow.
We're not going to be able to... I mean, his next level is going to probably be 14 per player. So we're not... You know what I mean?
No, because it's going to get weaker because we're going to knock off Carpace pieces.
Okay, sure. I'm not believing any of that. I will then discard this card to play a Thwart. Now, the ability isn't going to happen, but what Maneuver allows us to do is remove a struggle. So I'm going to remove 1 struggle.
That's right. I should be playing blue cards then.
Yeah, that's what allows you to... Well, and then you can activate your card's ability.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, did I draw a card? I did. I'm done. I think I'm done. That was fun. I love being in Berserker State.
Good news. I have 3 cards left. 2 of them are blue.
I will then go ahead and flip this.
Oh,
I
you're
have
fine.
1. I'm good, man. Whew.
Because you only have...
Okay.
Oops, that's the wrong one. Because you've got, what, 1 green card.
Then I'm going to draw 5 cards. Guess what? I'm going to draw 4 and my deck is empty. So I suffer a damage equal to my level. That's called Fatigue, my weapon level. And then I'm going to just shuffle all of this in so I can draw my 5th card. Ow, that kind of hurts.
After yesterday, I see Barrett's going to love this game. You only have to do 440 plus damage before it does 20, and you've done 30. He's done 6. I know. A lady at Gen Con last year told me not to use the R word, and I apologize because I was in, what's this? Nerdvania?
Because I was in
Nerdvana.
Nerdvana.
That's awesome.
Totally yeah.
I'm in that a lot. Are you done?
We did the attrition. We're not done. We're going to go to the boss.
Oh, yeah, the boss is going to do something.
Yep.
He's going to turn.
I've drawn up my hand, flip them, And then we're at the end of the round. At the end of the round, nobody is in those locations, so no one has to worry about any of that, right?
Right.
So then we will discard that one at the start of the next round. We're at round 3. We are then going to reveal this. Okay, and it's the
Same
front and
thing.
back. No, it's front and back now instead of the right and left.
Oh, you're right.
Yep, front and back.
Uh-oh.
Front and back, so we don't want to be in the front and back. I have the aggro token, so I'm going to be first player. This stays on until the beginning of your turn, so this is still stunned. 4 and 4 can be discarded, so let's discard this one. Okay?
That's a great idea.
That's what I'm talking about. And we'll place this one. Ooh, I forgot he gains 2 struggles, so he's at 3. If he gets 6, that's a problem.
So you can get rid of the +1.
Oh, I get rid of the plus.
Thank goodness, right?
Oh my gosh, that would have been brutal.
Oh, yes, good old Berserker state.
With the mascot horse and the pantsless chinchilla. Or capybara.
Capybara.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I have to go first because I have the aggression token. Let's see. Hey, do you have one of them assists? You don't?
No, I used it.
Dang it. Okay. Let's see. I don't think I want. Let's see. If I don't think we want to draw the threatened one, right? We've been avoiding it. Might as well keep avoiding.
Keep avoiding
it, right?
There's no reason to keep drawing.
So that would mean I need to move. And what I'm thinking is,
oh, I should have given discard.
play this card, then play that. Reduce the stamina cost. This only costs 1. Okay, choose another player. Oh, I can help you draw. Boom. Okay. I think I'm going to discard Voice of the Dragon to move 1. I'm going to jump here. Okay. By the way, at the beginning of your turn, you were starting here.
Oh, I get to heal.
Well, at the beginning of your turn.
Oh.
It's not your turn.
But you didn't start there last time, too? I moved there, and I started there, and moved there, and
but you started here, so you should have gotten rid of 1.
Yep, I get rid of 1. Oh, my God.
Did I start here one time? No, I went over there.
You went over there.
So
you went for a walk. I'm going to keep my damage right here.
Okay, never mind. All right, so I think...
my favorite part of the tour. That's right.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the Wrath of Blood. So I'm going to discard Evasive Step so that I can play the Wrath of Blood. Unfortunately, my health is not critical yet. I'm at 10. I needed 1 more damage, and that could deal +5 damage.
Although he wants to be hurt.
Wait, is that worth playing? Should I hold on to that card then and wait till I take some damage? Maybe I should. I think I'm going to. I think it's a better idea. So instead, I'm going to use this card, Reactive Guard, discard that to play Engage. Choose another player in your sector or an adjacent sector to draw 1.
Oh,
that's you.
That's so good. Oh, I got rid of those cards.
That's a maneuver. So I'm going to tick this down. Did you really?
I maybe did.
Did you really get rid of cards that help other players?
This one says when you discard this card from your hand, take a strange token, recycle 2, draw 1. If you paid, no, choose. Oh, there's only did 1.
There's only 1.
Yeah.
Still.
Would have been nice to have.
That would have been nice to have.
I didn't realize it was red.
So I have one of those out, and then, oh man.
If we could see the 3 assists in Baron's hand as he tells Colin, sorry, I don't have any.
I know, it's not like Colin. So strong. Wouldn't that be just hilarious? I kind of want that 1 damage, so I might actually keep these 2 cards in my hand.
Okay.
Because I want 1 more, because that will give me my red scale armor ability where I get to draw 1 card at the start of my turn, and the Wrath of Blood is going to be awesome. So actually, that's the only card I'm going to play. Okay, I'm not playing an attack card either, so I'm not triggering that card. I have 2 cards in hand, so since I have 2 cards in hand, I also will grab a stamina token. Okay, after that, then we do the attrition check, which I'm actually hoping I take damage. Oh yeah, I needed 2. Guess how many defensive cards I have out? 0. So I will take an attrition damage. I'm up to 5, which is actually kind of a lot. Wait. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm at 5, but now I'm at half. So that means all the critical things will come into play. And then I'll drop to 5. So I draw Quick Attack. Oh, yes. When I discard that, I can do cool things. I have Counter Strike. Oh, yes. And I have Dragon Dash. Okay, that one doesn't do anything because I haven't played my 2 reds yet. I'm hoping I can do that. I did not get a second red. All right, then the bug turns towards me.
Okay.
Okay. So now it's you. There isn't anything that's going to trigger here because it's not focused on you. If you don't move, the threat card will activate.
Oh, is that what assist cards do? Even D&D can be a competitive game. The cleric doesn't have to heal anyone. That's true. At night, I'll have to work at 5 a.m. Oh, Take care, Bill. Thank you for joining. That's Colin's second diddly turn. How can you assist that?
Well, I was going to do a cool thing, but I'm holding it. Yes.
Do you have? Do you then reveal 2 green?
Nope, don't have to do that until the end of the round.
Yeah.
End of the round. So we can manipulate it with the end of the round.
So I need to get out of his side.
Are you going to play an aggro? Card? Are you thinking of playing an aggro card?
Yeah.
Because then it's just going to face you no matter what. You're going to have to deal with it. Because he's going to face you at the end of the turn if you play the aggro, and then you'll be in.
But if I don't move, then we're going to have to do the thing.
I know. It'd be nice.
Do you have the green cards in your hand?
I have 2 greens in my hand.
So you're
then
fine.
I'm good.
Okay, you're good.
So yeah.
So I'll go ahead and do that. We're gonna play.
Captain Impatient has become Captain Diddley. Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
I'm sure it's a Diddley assist card. That's right.
I would like to call out that even when it was my turn, I let him draw a card. Even though you're only supposed to do that with we only can do that normally with an assist on their turn. I helped him out.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I don't actually have an assist this time. So
I'm going to. That's fine. I'm going to discard this card
to move.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not going to confuse the monster.
What's confuse you?
Well, you could put one on this card and it wouldn't ignore its effect.
That's not bad.
You could ignore that. I'm
going to take 1 damage then if I do that. I might take more because I don't know what the next card does here.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Because I won't be able to put down any defense cards. He clearly said he was standing there holding it. Holding what? Is that what I wanted to know?
What is your question? What are you saying?
I'm going to play Enrage then to move.
Okay, so you're going to play that? Search your... Okay, so you're not... Yeah, you're just discarding it to move.
Over here.
Cool.
All right.
When is the stun counter removed? At the start of your turn. Yep. Thank you. Charles taking care of us. Yeah, at the start of your turn, because you played it at your turn. At the start of your turn, it's removed.
Okay, now I'm going to play my Rumbling Imp. No, I'm not going to play that.
Your Rumble Mumble?
I'm going to play Iron Blast.
Ooh, what does Iron Blast do?
Well, let's see. It's going to make me take back my Enrage. Oh, darn it. Okay, let's hear. I'll barf. Okay. Well, that's just the way it goes.
Barf. Oh, man.
All right. It's going to cost me, well...
This is my favorite. We're gonna and we're what's
the cover? Oh, we already took that. Okay. So it's going to cost me 3, but I don't have anything in here that's going to give me 3. I have to pay for a double 2, and just you don't get to carry them over.
To pay for a double 2.
I'd have to pay 4 to pay for a 3 card.
Exactly.
But if I don't get the opening part of this.
You have to play that first
because it has vulnerable.
Vulnerable is awesome.
It's good,
do you want me to read what vulnerable does?
Yeah.
We can discard the vulnerable token. Actually. You need to be able to attack it a second time to make it worth anything. Can you? Okay, awesome. Then I will read what vulnerable does. PQRSTUV 114. I will say it's still one of the best rulebooks ever. Vulnerable. This is a keyword. When you inflict vulnerable, place a vulnerable token on the monster. When the monster is vulnerable and you or another player deal damage to the monster, you may discard the vulnerable token to double that damage.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Okay.
3 cost seems like a lot. It does.
Yeah, but it's awesome.
Short-circuiting.
At the end of the round, though, if it is in play, remove it from
Steve, good to see you. Thank you for joining.
The effect of vulnerable doubles the amount of damage caused by a single source of damage. You cannot inflict a vulnerable if the monster is already vulnerable.
Okay, so I'm going to have to pay 4 for this.
I think that's worth it, man.
Okay.
You're dealing, what, 5 damage to him?
7.
Oh, is that 7 with it?
I get to do increase the damage attack by 2 times the weapon damage.
So 5, 6, 7.
Why are you doing that? Okay.
5. Oh, and we're going to have to reveal that card too.
But let's see. Feel lots of things here.
5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Fire Drake, good to see you. Thank you so much for joining.
Dude.
Finally made it to another stream, he says.
Nice. We are going to...
you can pay 2 and 2 for, to pay for 3 and 1. No, I paid 2 and 2 just to pay for this 1/3 card.
Yeah. It costs 3 for the Iron Blast. It costs 3,
so I use Tenacity and Stamina Boost, the double 2s here, to do that.
He paid 4 for that. All right, you ready? Oh,
yep.
Oh, yeah, this is stance 2. This is actually easy. Look at stance 2. It's only a 5.
See, I told you you're knocking card pace off.
When revealed, all players become dazed. Then place lightning on top of the behavior deck. We'll have to look at what dazed is. I don't know.
I'm going to guess they've seen that.
But he's got 5. Actually, he's 5 damage on him, so he's halfway there for the next one. And that goes until he's at 3 health. I'm going to look up dazed.
It could go blood. Look right next to confused, because dazed and confused kind of goes together.
Yeah. Yes, we flip his card before we flip the other card. Yes, dazed is 108. 108. 10, 9, 8. When you become dazed, take the corresponding dazed token, which looks like a blue token. Wow, I've never been dazed before. So this is a new one.
What happens when you get electrocuted?
You're dazed, and I'm
I can't play
dazed.
blue cards.
I'm assuming. And place it on your hunter board. The next time you play a maneuver card in your sequence, discard the dazed token and consider that card to be blank. It still removes one struggle as usual, but the ability text is ignored. So the ability is ignored, but it will still remove it.
But the red cards still work.
Days, you both act like Barrett when Colin is reached. That is epic. Oh my gosh, that's so good.
Oh,
okay,
exactly
then we're not done.
Come on.
Come on. You activated this. If the active player is in a marked sector.
Yep.
You are. You have to take 1 damage. It's only 1. Or discard a random card from your hand. And then we'll replenish that with this.
Okay, so the 50-50 chance of losing my... No,
I think you take the 1 damage. We might just have to use our
I get to heal because I was in that space.
Oh, at the beginning of your turn.
There you go.
Well, then you took the damage. You just take it, so put it right back on.
Boom.
Okay.
Okay.
So, does it make sense about the blue? You have to play a blue card to get rid of that. It just sits there until you do.
That's the deal.
It still gives you the removing maneuver, but no ability text.
So I'm going to play this now by paying this.
And you're playing a second red?
Yes.
Confuse the monsters. So you're going to confuse the peril cards. So we don't have to worry about the end of round effect. They can't see that. That's okay. I'll put it on there. Okay. So he'll confuse that until the start of your next turn. We can ignore
10
that.
damage.
What?
He's vulnerable.
That's right, because you get to discard I forgot to get the token, but you just dealt him 10 damage?
Yep, and I'm going to get rocked. You watch.
Oh,
I'm going to take 10 damage.
Dude. Well, I'm just going to... 10 actually is a one of those.
I did 1 damage.
You did one wound, dude.
Now watch how much he's going to do to me.
You have no defense?
Well, I could suffer 2 damage to draw 2 cards.
No, that's dumb. That's not a good idea. That's a good at the end of the game.
I could discard the top card of your deck. That card's a red card, add it to your hand.
But that's not going to help you. Don't. That's going to just get you closer to fatigue unless you... Because you're going to get that card anyways.
Well, I'm thinking that if I do that, I'm not going to trigger the, I have no cards in my hand and get destroyed by the bug.
Okay, all right, do it. So if you show it to him.
See, over there. The middle one.
Well, you actually have no cards in your hand.
So I could have done it before I played the card.
Well, yes, you could. Do you want to say you did it?
That. Action, discard the top card of your deck. If it's a red card. Nope, blue. I should have known that because I have 6 red cards in my hand. They're all in my discard pile. That was stupid.
So that actually means you're going to trigger this one and you're going to trigger the turn one at the end of your turn.
No.
So this one, players in the marked sector. Oh no, is that both of us?
Yes.
Suffer this and reduce their hand to 4. Then reveal the top card of the Rumble deck. That becomes the active Rumble card. Oh, seriously? I have to discard a card from my hand and I suffer 1 damage? Dude, players in marked sectors suffer. There's nothing that we can do to reduce that.
No, what did it say there? It says the monsters cry. The giant swarm swirls above your heads and a shower of lightning bolts rains down on the battlefield.
And I'm realizing
we were supposed to put the lightning
place lightning on top, but guess what? We're just gonna have to reveal it right now because it has an exclamation point.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me!
Yes. So first, let's deal with this. So we all take a damage. We all take a damage, and we discard a card.
I took my damage.
Oh, you know what I'm going to discard? I guess I'll just discard this and deal him 4 damage. I can still do that because I'm discarding and not playing the card. No, you got rid of vulnerable.
Why?
When you dealt him 10 damage. It
only happens for one time you hit him?
It's only 1 time.
Oh, that's sucky.
But I'll still deal him 4 damage.
Yeah, 4 is better than nothing.
1.
This is rough having to pay 6
2,
for 3 stamina worth of cards. Makes 1 stamina for keeping 2 cards way better. True, but I really want to get that vulnerable.
Take your damage, and you don't have to discard a card. Yeah, your hand size to 4 is no problem.
No, I just draw
and then we have to reveal a new Rumble card.
Oh boy.
So, well, you took care of the issue here, and it's the same one actually as the other one, so that's fine.
Boy. Well, that's okay because we don't have to worry about that. But
we have to deal with this card, the lightning card. Okay, so lightning card comes into play, and this one says he gains 2 struggle. That puts him at 4. If he gets to 6, we take that damage. The aggro player, which is you, suffers damage unless they discard a green. So you're just suffering the damage.
No, give me a token here. Oh, you don't have to get a token. I can flip this to a 5.
And then we'll put this here.
I'm half dead.
Yeah, I'm over half dead. I'm at 6, man. I might use my Alamore.
I'm about to use that too and think that we have to buy one of those every time.
Pretty much every time. All right, are you ready for? You're gonna take
I gotta
damage
draw
for this.
4 cards.
No, you don't draw yet.
No, I guess it's rocked.
First, you get rocked by this. It's a 2. Yeah, you're rocked.
Take 1 damage, right? I threw all my damage over here.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's not. But you know, he's actually not hard to hit here. We just need to hit him hard.
All right, so I get 4. I have to draw 4. How about 1? I take another damage. I'm at 7.
Yeah, and then you have to draw
3.
Yeah, you only get to draw 3 cards.
Oh, I hear you, Barrett. Was an awesome turn. Just strategizing out loud. Yeah. No, I totally get it. I was like looking at it going like, oh, there's got to be a way to do this
Can you
better,
resist damage by using the stone? Oh my gosh. Yes, we could have done that. We should have done that.
100%
We'll do that next time. And remember, when we start our turn, well, you won't, but when I start my turn, I'll be okay. Because I'll heal by 1.
It's just so sucky using a rock for 1 damage.
I know.
But 1 damage.
1 damage, dude, could kill us. All right, we're going to slide over to round 4 because...
That's the way we do it.
Because that was the end of your turn, right?
Yeah.
And you became the aggro token, so you're going to start this
I'm going to start this turn. Okay, so I'm expecting some assist cards from you.
I didn't have assist last time, and I had to discard a card, so I don't have any assist.
I don't expect any assist from you.
Well, I would love to give you an assist.
Oh, wait, am I supposed to discard these into here and then shuffle them in? Oh, boy. All right, then I got to keep this card and shuffle all this stuff. All right.
As you shuffle, something that we need to think about, we can consume...
Strategy
is to hit harder.
That's good. A good one. I like it.
He's not hard to hit. We just need to hit hard. That's well said. Love it, Matt. Love it. Can you go to the... Actually, stay where you are. So the first thing we can do is we can use one of our potions in the consume phase. But the thing is the attrition deck right now is at a 2. If it was at a 1 or 0, we can actually heal by 4.
Oh, well, I'm going to wait then.
So I'm thinking of waiting. So let's skip that. But here's the bad part. He's going to gain 2 more struggle. That means we all take 1 damage and he goes down to 2. So take another damage. Okay, so I'm at 7 and you're at 8.
I'm not going to go through the turn without taking 2 damage.
So then maybe you should
Maybe I should
use
just drink this thing and heal myself 2 damage. Okay. The best I can do.
You know what? I might do the same thing. It's not great, but we'll both use our Alamores to heal 2 damage. So that will put me at 5 instead. Okay? And you're at 6.
And I get 4 cards this time because of that lightning bolt, right?
Yes, because of the lightning bolt. Then, after that, we're going to Dude, we still missed one other thing.
What?
He should have turned to face you. Can you go back to the board? So
sure, why not?
He should have turned to face you at the end of his turn. And when that happens, he activates this card plus this one. The Rampage card.
Well, then I'm still at 7 damage then right now.
Yep. So let's see what this is. The active player reveals you don't have any cards. So you'd take another damage from that.
Rock, pow!
Oh, rock takes that damage. There we go. There was the rock, and then we don't replenish. We just flip this one. The aggro player recycles. You don't have any. All other players must recycle a card of that same color. So since you can't discard, I'm just going to say that doesn't do anything. Okay. Then
unboxing King's Rule, watching what while I watch, and Yowza.
That DLX Exploration Journal sure is awesome.
Oh yes.
The journal is one of the nicer components I have in a board game. Wow, it must be that good. Okay, you ready for this? We're still not done.
Oh my god.
Exclamation.
More?
Yeah. He gained struggle, which would have meant that he would have caused us to do the damage, which we already did. Okay. So leave it. And then we go back down to only having 2 here, because that's important for activations. That gets discarded. Then we place the new card, which his deck is empty, so then he'll gain another struggle, so he's already at 3 again. Oh, jeez. Does that all make sense?
Should have played paper. Yeah. Fire train. Should have played paper.
Okay. Does that make sense, though, what I'm saying?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Now, at the start of his turn, wow, this bug is going to town. Yes, it is, Charles. This bug is definitely going to town. I love it.
Started yet because now
we're not done. Go to his board. Go to his board.
He's going to go and do the I'm in his face maneuver.
Now he's going to discard the lowest card. Thank goodness that's the 3.
Before I activate.
Yeah, because we're still in the monster activation step, and we're going to pop this here. But if you play a card with that, he's going to activate.
Well, he's going to then because I'm going to make him do that.
Now it's your turn. Oh, wait. We need to discard this and reveal a new one. I'm almost out.
I thought of using a rolled up magazine. Yeah, exactly.
What? Oh, only the front.
Only
It's
the
only
front,
the front.
he says.
That's a problem this
Only
time.
the front, he
Oh,
says.
and at the beginning of your turn, we then will, and I'm just gonna put these over here. At the beginning of your turn, we discard the confuse because he loses.
No, I
the
didn't have to
confuse.
take care of that damage. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do.
What are you thinking of doing? We have still never seen that threatened card. I think we've seen all the other ones. I prefer newspaper for flexibility. Just FYI, you can only use the rock to block attrition damage.
What kind of damage? That
Well,
block?
let's pretend that was attrition damage, Armand. We had to do a lot of back and forth. He took attrition damage.
Somewhere
So
along
let's
the
say
line.
he used it for attrition.
There
Sorry,
you go.
yes.
We'll go with that.
Yeah, so attrition damage is specific to when
For
you're
when you draw the
when you're
card.
drawing for the attrition. That's different than when you suffer
Okay.
damage from an attack.
What does this do?
The next blue card that you play,
Is blank.
the ability is blank, but it will still remove struggle, which he's at 3, so I wouldn't mind removing struggle.
Would it remove that?
No.
Son of a gun!
Why would it remove
Because
anything
I'm
good?
hoping things
No,
might go our way.
It's blank. This part's blank, but everything else is still there, right?
Okay, well, I guess we're gonna do that.
You can play that card. You can just deal with the card's effect, maybe. I don't have any way of helping you right now. I'm going to be able to hit him hard.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
By this.
This sucks. I'm not. I have to move, right?
Oh, I'm going to be able to draw a card.
Nope. I'm not gonna move. We're gonna see what happens. Wait.
None of those will do. Okay. I have no assist, so I can't help you. The enemies don't have turns. They react to what the players do. 25 straight bug activations later. Beerman, yes, it is true, but sometimes it does have a bunch of activations, but they are relatively quick to resolve. Good call, but I read digital newspapers and I read digital newspapers and I hate smacking bugs with iPads. Exactly the reason we still need physical media. Yes. You're going to say you can only consume one potion. You already consumed another potion. Can't use that one.
That
Crafting component, guitar player plus Slurpee empty Doritos bag makes the Beetle Smasher.
Beetle
yes.
Smash. See, that's what we should have crafted.
Yes, seriously.
Only physical media. Yes, that's right. The colored digital newspapers can't smash bugs. Oh my gosh! All right. So here's my dilemma.
What's your
I want to play this again.
Oh, dude.
Right? That'd be good, right?
Yes.
The problem is I have to play this in order to get it.
Because you need a second red.
I need a second red, and I need the stamina in order to play it.
Oh my gosh. Wait, you could just play that blue to stun the monster. Oh,
No,
wait.
I can't. Because I got to play this one first.
Because of that. Because we're dazed.
Yes.
We're in Barrent land.
No. Action. Reveal the discard the top card of your deck. That card's a red card, add it to your hand. Fail.
Oh,
That would have been really, really helpful.
that would have been awesome.
Okay. Okay. We're still going to try this. This might still work. I am still going to play Whirlwind for 0. It's going to do that aired super thing here.
It does.
That's
Its
the deal.
ability is blank. That discards your thing. And you get to maneuver.
Yep.
So down to only 2.
Okay. Now I reveal the this one.
No, that didn't have an aggro. Oh, it did have an
does.
aggro. Gosh. Wait, are you... Hold on. Before you do that, take that card back. You got to decide, are you moving? Because if you
No.
don't move, then you're getting threatened. We got to do it
I
back.
have to do that. Do that card
Okay,
first.
so do that card
Yep,
first.
do that card first.
So, threatened. It's the first time we're seeing this one.
Sure. What are we going to do?
Oh, he just gains +1.
Nice. That's fantastic.
He's going to attack for 2.
I'm about to die.
Oh my gosh. And his card that he is going to replace that with is, hey, when you play a red card.
Sweet. That's the next card I'm playing. This guy's a freaking treat.
I love playing this game
Oh, no,
with you.
should kill it.
Oh, wait, stun it. You could stun
I'm
one
going
of
to
these.
work on it, but I have
Okay.
to play a red card first.
Well, hold on. So first you played the blue card, right?
Yep.
So, and grab the threaten token, put it on your board.
Yay!
By the way, for attrition, that means you're drawing 2 cards, taking the worst.
Oh, that's terrible.
So this is, oh my gosh, he's gonna attack for 3 damage
I have no
now.
chance.
Oh my gosh. Oh, and don't forget, exclamation point. What is this one? Oh,
Take damage. No,
he
I'm trying to
gains
delete
2 struggle. He's gonna gain 2 struggle. That puts him at 4. Okay. And then you suffer a damage unless, actually, you suffer 3
You'll
damage.
kill everything. Why do I suffer 3 damage?
Read the card.
Discard a green card. I don't have a green card.
You are literally going to suffer 3 damage then.
Yes, I am. Only 3 damage. I wonder if Orkin Man uses the games for time.
Your chat is so amazing.
Well, I'm dead.
Are you
before I got
actually
to do
dead with
anything. Yeah,
3?
I got 10. I've got 10 health.
Oh man, that KOs you.
Yes.
All right. Read about what this thing does when it KOs you.
Bierman is right. For a monster that never takes a turn, it sure does a lot of turns. Primal's brutal game at 2 players. People are going to be surprised at how difficult this game is. It's glorious.
Okay, if you're the active player, your turn ends. I'm going to skip the rest of your turn. Remove all damage tokens from and any other tokens on your hunter board. So get rid of all tokens, including that that threat token. If you have the aggro token, pass it to me. Thank you. Okay, discard your entire hand as well as any cards in your sequence. Add a wound card to your discard pile and then shuffle your discard pile into your deck.
There's my wound card. At the end of the turn around, discard this card from your hand.
Choose either your armor or your helm card, but not one that is currently depleted, and place a depleted token on it. We can just flip it over. That's what
We'll do that. I'll use my armor.
Lay your miniature down on the board to indicate that your hunter is knocked out. Take a KO token and place it visible on your board, red side up.
That's this.
Yep. This is going to. Oh my gosh, the monster's going to kill me.
Yeah, you're gonna be
watch.
dead.
Go to the board. Go to the board. God, this is just mean. Okay, so this goes here, which, hey, when you start your turn there. All right, so then after killing you, it turns to me. It turns towards the aggro player. Guess what? When it comes to me, it goes, hello, my little friend. I just turned. So let's go ahead and look at this. The active player reveals a random card from their hand. If that is a defensive card, they discard it. Otherwise, I suffer 3 damage, which puts me at 8. Okay, I am hoping for a defensive card. Oh, it is. So I'll discard that.
Wow.
But I don't take that damage. That's awesome. Then we have an exclamation point card, so we'll just immediately do that one.
Oh, you just
Gains
took 3
1
damage.
struggle. No, he's not there yet. He's at 5. He needs 1 more.
Within 1 per player? Oh, my 1. Oh, yeah, sorry.
The aggro player suffers damage unless they reveal a green from their hand.
You have a green card. You already pulled it. Oh, my gosh.
I have a green.
Super
Oh,
lucky.
my gosh. Still not done yet.
Hold on a second here. Why don't I go over to his area?
Then we're going to put this here. Oh, and guess what?
Oh, boy.
Are you ready for this? I'm starting in his mouth base. So that means this card's going to activate. And this card's going to activate after it. Okay?
I'm just going to do this. Watch you die.
First one. Oh, he gains 1 struggle. And I must recycle a red attack card. So when he gains 1 struggle, that gives him 6, which means I immediately take 3 damage. So I go to 8 damage. 5, 6, 7, 8. Ow. Do I have a resilience card in my hand? Nope, I don't. Then he'll go down to 2. And then I have to recycle a red card. Well, I have 1 red card, which I was keeping to deal him a ton of damage. I have to discard it and draw a new one. Oh, defensive card. And then we follow that with this card. And that says the aggro player recycles a random card from their hand. That's me. And then all other players we can ignore because it's just me.
Because I'm super dead.
So I'm going to recycle this Dragon Dash.
No, you're going to need that.
I don't need that. And I'm going to draw Endurance.
That's
Okay,
not bad.
so that goes into my hand.
Okay.
All right, I'm still not done. That was Chain Lightning. Then I'm going to refill the deck. Well, that was 1. I need more. I don't have any more, so he's going to gain a 3rd struggle. And
So
we're
I
going
just have
to...
been listening the whole time. I just looked. The beetle looks like it's something from Beetleborgs.
Oh,
my God,
yes.
yeah.
Big bad Beetleborgs. Okay. So now I have 3 cards in my hand, and it's my turn.
I don't know how you feel if I got beaten by a beetle.
Well,
I've seen Starship Troopers. You either need like 2.7 million bullets and a grenade, or you need to find Brian Bug.
The Brain Bug.
Brain Bug. You have
no other options. The worst part is the beetle was Ringo Starr. Maybe we need to just we need just a really big jar with a couple holes in it. Recycle and get a better card. A big brain bug. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have 3 cards in my hand. If I don't move,
I feel really bad because I just started getting the Yoko Ono jokes. That's how you beat the Beatles.
Oh my gosh.
I
yes.
just got it when somebody's talking about Ringo Starr. I just got the Yoko Ono joke. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry I did not catch that.
No, it's okay. I'm not going to move. Oh wait, it's the start of my turn. I finally get the start of my turn. I get to draw 1 card. Oh, I have damage. Okay, that is because of this. If your health is critical. Oh, it's definitely critical. Draw 1. 5, 6, 7, 8.
You can't get to me either.
No, I can't. I'm just gonna have fun because we're probably gonna have to restart
Super
it.
dead.
I'm gonna take a 9th damage, but I get to draw 2 more. Let's see if I can go on a blaze of glory, man. So I'll draw these two. Okay. Ooh. All right.
Maybe you
let's
can
see.
do 5 more plus about 120 more.
This is going to be interesting, man. I'm going to start.
Yeah, I just got it. I'm so sorry, Fire Drake. Oh my god.
Oh, wait. I get to heal by 1 because I'm at that Bathanis. So I'll heal 1 of that damage.
I'm never leaving that square again.
I am going to discard Endurance to play a card that I had here.
Our dog Lucas just once lost a fight with a stag beetle. This reminds me of that.
So I'm going to play Counter Strike. Okay, right now it doesn't do anything. Then I'm going to play Heavy Clash. I know I'm wasting 2 for it to be able to play this one, Dragon Strike. Okay, and since I played a yellow before it, I'll be able to draw 1 card. And because I played a red after this one, I get to increase the damage by 3. So this attack
That's
is
a great
7.
combo.
I'm going to draw a card, which is a battle cry. Oh, now I get the Berserker. So 7 damage. Okay. So we do the 7 damage. So we've got another 5 and 2 more. 6, 7. And so at 10, we'll actually reduce it by 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we have 6 damage on here. However, now I have to reveal this card. This might just kill me.
Yeah.
If the active player is in a marked sector, I'm in its marked sector.
The only place.
Unless they discard a random card from their hand. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that.
Yep.
Otherwise, I die.
Well, this is tough because he starts with the highest damage value at stance 1 and gets weaker with each stance. It's very thematic because he's a bug with a tough exoskeleton.
I'm discarding this one.
Yep.
That's actually really awesome.
So I do start ISS this week, or do I start ISS or Kings of Ruin? Tell me what to do, hit and miss.
Good luck deciding.
Oh my gosh, that's so tough.
Oh, dudes, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. I'm going to have some fun.
Before you die?
Yeah, I'm going to play Battle Cry. It's now Berserker, which means any other reds that I play. Oh, wait, no.
You can't.
Yeah, I can play it.
Wait,
I have a stamina here.
Oh, you have a stamina.
Yes, I'm going to play Berserker. Okay, this is a red. When I play that,
Kings
I get
of
to
Ruin.
deal 4 damage. 4 damage is another wound to this guy. Okay, 4 plus 1. He's down to 4.
When do you
Now
switch him?
I'm at Berserker.
At 3.
At 3. Now what I'm going to do is pay this 1 stamina. Oh, and that's 2 reds. So at 2 reds, I actually get to flip this. So actually, I can play this and I only have to pay the stamina cost for it. I'm going to play this one for free because I flipped over my Mastery, which says reduce the cost of all red attack cards you play by 1. So then I'm going to play this card. That will deal another 4 damage to him. I didn't pay anything for it, so I don't get the ability.
No.
And I get to draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Maybe you'll get another red card.
Be a red 1.
Nope.
Oh, it's blue.
Blue. But you can pay the stamina cost on it.
I could.
I don't know what Thwart's going to do.
Well, that will be... Actually, I'm going to...
You can get rid of your token.
Yeah. Well, let me see. How many
I'm
cards
starting
do
to think this isn't a normal beetle.
1, 2, 3. Actually, I don't want to play this card because
Tom
if I have
became
to...
the bear to you were born to be. Yep, you became the bear you're born to be.
Well, I think I'm out. Because...
That's all you can do.
Well, I think I'm going to die because I'm going to draw 4 cards and then I empty my deck.
Why do you have to draw 4 cards?
Well, at the end of my turn, I have 1 card in my hand. So I have to draw 4.
Oh.
So our game's over
There
because
you go.
if I'm KO'd and you're KO'd, we lost.
But you only got 5, 6, 7, 8 over there.
What do you mean?
You have 8 damage.
Oh, I only have 8?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, then, is it worth playing this card? just
No.
to get rid of... You think keep it? Okay, I'll keep it.
Whatever.
I'll keep it. No, screw that. I'm playing it.
Okay.
I'm going to get rid of my Dazed, so this ability doesn't matter,
But
but
you
I'll
get rid of
still
one of
be able
your-
to remove
that and one of your...
one of these.
one
So he's
those
going to go down to
dealing with
2,
things,
which
too.
I think is a good idea. Okay? Oh, but then I go to no cards in hand, and that stupid card triggers.
Oh, no, that's
Never mind. I'm going to keep that 1 card in hand. I'm going to keep that 1 card in hand. Never mind. I'm going to keep that in my hand, and I'm simply going to draw...
Can you stockpile those stamina tokens
No.
for keeping 2?
No, you can only have 1 token, but I'm not sure about this, but I think you can have 1 token that can go to the 2 side, but then that's it. You can only ever have 1 token, it says, but the token is double-sided.
Slam, sorry, wrong channel.
Oh, that's awesome. So I think I'm just going to end my turn here, which means I'm going to reveal this.
You'll be fine. Fight on.
I have a 2.
Oh.
That's okay. I've got a rock.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I take no damage. Thank you, rock.
You didn't take the 3 damage.
Yeah,
huh?
I didn't take the 3 damage. Thank goodness.
All right, and then draw your hand.
Then I'm going to draw up to 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and I got so lucky. I got so lucky because at the end of the round, I would take a total of 3 damage unless I had 2 greens in my hand. I
did get the
greens.
green. Oh my gosh. How did you manage that?
I don't know. This is ridiculous.
And he's not turning.
Okay, he's not turning, but I'm going to have to activate this when he starts. So,
sometimes there just aren't enough rocks. Barrett Grump. That's right.
I am going to take a damage. I'm at 9 damage now because I had to shuffle my deck.
The rock is cooking. The long and winding road that leads you to the door will never disappear. I've seen that road before. It will always lead you here. Lead me to your door. It's a song.
So, oh, nice. Armand is saying only 1 stamina. There's an equivalent to have 2 stamina. Thank you, Armand. So it's only 1. Armand's awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I have ended my turn. I did not take attrition damage. We will then go to the next round, discarding this card, and that means I'm going to shuffle these up. That is the bug card. Now this is the new bug card. So it's on either side for the flank. Okay. We then move to here. He's going to gain 2 more struggle. So he's 1 away from dealing me another damage, which will kill me. Can you go to his board?
Yep.
He will discard this card and replace it with...
I'm feeling really bad. Oh boy. Did you have to trigger right now?
And well, it immediately triggers. Yes. I don't think bug collecting is a safe hobby. Man, no. I had such high hopes when Barrett was talking about how good he is at this game. No. Actually, Barrett will now be 0-2 in this game.
Barrett, he didn't say he was good. He said he was amazing. I did say I was amazing. I was really good at
Move the time token. I don't think it's going to matter, Charles. So, because at the start of my turn, we have to resolve this one, and then we'll replenish. Oh my gosh! And when we replenish, we're going to have 2 cards that have to activate. Yeah,
I think you can make it through this.
Okay.
There you go, look at this.
2 struggle. That's going to just kill me. That kills me right there.
Oh.
Because 3, 4, 5, 2 more struggle. I take 1 damage.
Right? Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm dead. Dang. Dude.
Primal Death Monster.
I thought we actually had that one.
I need to get better.
Huh, no, I mean, that's part of the fun of this game, man. I think it's super, super cool.
I have to realize that, okay, this one thing would be really cool to do, but probably wouldn't be the best plan because it's probably going to activate a lot of his cards.
Yes. I think so much of this game is looking at the cards and trying to make a good decision on what to activate. Yep.
100%.
Yeah. We got close, though. We got kind of close.
Mm-hmm.
We got him down to 4.
We did.
Yeah, I want to play him again. So, my question for you for next week, are you okay playing the same guy one more time?
Let's do it one more time.
Okay.
I think what our best plan should be going forward when doing this game, if people are interested in seeing this, is I think we should fight the boss, dude. If we do poor, because this is not a fail forward game.
Yeah, you're supposed to win and move forward. Yeah.
This is not a fail forward. But we don't want to sit here and keep being stuck on the same monster. So we're going to give the monster a shot. If we, like for this one, I don't think we did well enough to really consider ourselves being able to move forward. You know what I mean?
Well, it's our first time playing together of this, just us two with these 2 characters, right?
Right. And so in theory, I think doing it again would be great. And if we still lose, then I think we'd still move forward.
The other idea that I have...
Or fight the other guy.
I was just going to say, we can leave quest 2, so we can always come back to it. But why don't we fight the other guy for our first mission?
Let's do that.
Why don't we do that?
We'll do that next time.
Although I've heard it's harder. Well, we know it's hard. We played that.
We're trying to find a Beatles lyric that matched. Here, good luck. More KDM. That's about what this is. I thought we had it.
It was Baby Half Dead. It was actually more than half.
We were getting there. I'm a massive fan of this game. I love that it's challenging. Yes.
I do. I love
like all boss battles. We'll try it. Just try again.
Yep. Pretend you won.
Pretend you won.
I would think that giving both pieces of armor to the same character would make the tanky character, and that's usually a good thing. We can't do that. So we're not able to do that, Charles. We can't trade armor. We can't trade armor.
Unlock all the stuff.
2 players, hardest sniper makes recovering a KO player much harder. Yeah, because you're so far away.
And that was the tough part.
But I do feel like, Armand, as much as I'd love to play with more, I mean, it's 11 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's a way we can do 4. Because this thing has so much more health than...
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, at 2-player, really important to have a control player.
Which is something else we talked about trying new characters.
Don't you think Armand, let us know. I thought the hammer guy was a control character. Would you? Because he can stun and he can confuse. Do you disagree? Do you have a good recommendation? Because we are definitely not tied to these 2.
No.
I have I haven't gotten the 2 expansion ones. So Armand, if you have a recommendation of maybe a good set for 2-player, because I think that's what we're going to do is 2-player, let us know.
Yeah.
Hey Mike, thank you.
Thank you so much for joining.
I think we start chapter 1 at least one more time again and try the other boss.
I am late. What characters are you playing? Oh, we're playing. I play Thorog.
And I play Darien. We got kind of close at the end, but I think
next week will be easier. You will have your deck built and no narration, etc. You may even be able to play 2 games.
That's actually a good point. We had to spend a lot of time doing
I think
that.
if we fight the other guy and we die, we can try to fight him again.
Yeah, that's kind of what we were hoping for. I think what we should do, if you're willing,
Hammer is.
Yeah, you want shield and sword. You know, he was so good.
Thanks for the stream.
Boosted,
Great paint job, Jewel.
so
Thank you,
much.
Paul. Next time, bring the blade.
That's awesome. So, Armand, would you say shield and sword with
bowgun?
Oh, someone says try hammer guy and shield sword. Okay, I can try the hammer shield sword
guy next time?
I actually really like him. He's really cool and he is tanky.
Let's give it a shot.
And I can boost your attacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the worst thing? You know what we should do is you should have a deck build for this guy and the deck build for hammer or sword and shield guy. We could fight the bonkers like head guy or whatever.
Actually, I'm gonna bring all the cards home because I want to sleeve them once I get the thing, and then I can make decks for all 4 of the characters, and then we can decide. The problem is that what if you don't like the cards that I choose?
Well, I'm gonna do the hammer guy.
Okay. All right. Cool. So you keep the hammer guy.
Hammer guy.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put I'll maybe switch up my deck a little bit. Maybe I should have put the one that lets you draw cards.
Well, I do think card draw is super helpful for both sides, right? Choose a player if you're in the front. Draw 2 instead?
Maybe I should.
And you're like, no, get rid of that card. What?
Oh no, I had this other one in here. There.
Bring the blade. I love that. What's the $2?
Bring the blade.
Is that one of the super chats? Matthew, thank you for the super chat, man.
Thank you so much. Bring the blade, he says.
Put the blade miniature in
I
here.
should.
That'd be hilarious.
That'd be so good.
Oh my gosh.
Matthew, thank you so much for the donation. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, really appreciate it.
Super good.
Okay, well, we have ideas. We'll come back next week and we'll try it again.
Sporting Officer says bring the hammer, the sword, and the shield.
Hello, Colin builds deck. Baird has 18 assists. Why does every card say assist? What is this? I know you have an assist, sir. I know you have an assist.
No, I don't know. I can't find that. It's elusive to me.
It's elusive. Oh my gosh.
Here's this little,
so dang
throw my
good.
assist cards in here. No, I only had one of their assist cards.
No. Beerman, and he still won't use them. Yeah,
that's
exactly.
right.
I don't have any. What are you talking about? I don't have any.
All right. Well, anyway, that was that. You know, Primal. I'm really digging this one. I'm gonna love this game. I'm gonna love this game so much. This is good stuff. I'm super pumped.
I really feel like the game does a good job of, hey, if you try and ignore what the game thinks is important, which is the monster activation card,
which I did,
it is going to hammer you. It is going 100%. To take you to town. As I've been watching too much Earthborn Rangers, my only advice is biscuits and chin scratches. Oh, yes.
You guys are awesome. Thank you very much, everyone. Very fun game, though.
Win or lose. Wise Poet, thank you.
That's one of the things I'm thinking I'm really going to. That's one of we talked about this yesterday. I love the fact that when you lose and it's still fun, that's the best thing.
Yeah. Oh, and that was a blast. And what I love about it is we lost, and the only thing I want to do is just play it again.
I want to play it right now.
If it wasn't 11 and we had to work tomorrow, I'd be doing it.
Go for it.
So. I'll settle if you bring his brother, the blade backwards.
Yep, the blade
That's
backwards.
Awesome, Fire Drake. Oh my gosh.
That's too good. Well, there you go, Colin.
That was so good.
That was super good. I'm super excited we play that. So this is going to be an ongoing stream. We're going to be doing the 10 missions. 11 missions of this. Always the mark of a great game. Let's play again.
Exactly.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yes. That is 100% true.
And this is what we're going to do. We're going to play this all the way through. And then we'll move on to another game. But for this now,
Kings of Ruin.
That's what I think
or
our
Seven
plan.
Continent.
Or seven Citadel. We're not sure. We're still thinking about it. We're trying to figure it out.
Oh, Austin, thank you.
Austin, thank you so much for the donation. Thank you so much. It's amazing.
Austin,
great stream,
really
guys.
appreciate it. Actually,
super entertaining and fun to watch. Thank you. And I'll be looking forward to the next Primal stream, which will be next Tuesday.
I am going to do a video. I didn't tell Barrett this because I'm going to take this home, if that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to do just a video of Bill's miniatures painted.
Oh, okay.
I've got a little turny thing now with a light thing.
Yeah.
So I want to just showcase all of the miniatures. So if anybody wants to see some for ideas of painting, since I only have the core set done, because I still got the other ones, but I can show those 13 bosses and then if you're interested, you can use that as an idea for painting.
Where else contact Bill?
And you can contact Bill. Exactly. Yep.
11 missions, but how many weeks? Well, in theory, 11. We'll see.
Well, we're already at 12 now.
We're already going 12 weeks now.
Because, somebody failed and got KO'd.
But see, like you said, good news is most of the time we'll have hopefully a chance to.
I have an idea I'm going to talk to him about that will hopefully make it a little bit easier.
Yes, do that.
Yeah.
Neat.
All right.
I appreciate everybody. Time for us to sign off tonight.
2 nights in a row for live streaming.
2 live
Can you handle me 2 days in a row?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. It's kind of tough. Can you handle me 2 days in a row?
Oh my gosh, I'm sweating right now.
It's so sweating bullets. Oh, you're amazing.
I was trying to shoot those bullets at the bug. It wasn't working.
Bug.
Okay.
This bug was absolutely awesome. I don't know.
They can't see it. They can't see it.
Yeah, they can. It's up on there. Trust me.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
okay. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah.
Green screen up there. That's super good. I'm afraid of bugs, so that's good
I know.
stuff.
It's so awesome.
Anyway, all right. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate all the super chats. It's amazing to have. Thanks for all the support. Awesome. And we are going to be signing off. So now we're going to play this again next week.
Yes.
And that's what we got. So if you're excited to see all the cool things that you and I have coming up next.
We got so much fun stuff.
We do. Then I need you and he needs you to meet me at the table. Good night, everyone. Thank you all so much.